Yeah, feel honored. We got Get Goofy Productions in the building. We got the champions in the building. And we get the crack. Put it on camera, crack it on camera.
Hold on, about to. I just gotta get this
camera,
seal,
man.
nigga.
Hell yeah, I'm complaining a lot. Hell yeah, nigga. I feel
Let me crack that with the. Let me crack that with the. Like that.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
That's all the excellence right there.
I love that's one of my favorite sounds right there, man. I swear, yo, that fresh cork. Cause you know it's good whiskey when it comes to the cork. Nah, boy, you on troubles, bro. You don't want my troubles. You got a fight coming up. You don't need my troubles. You ain't never gonna be like, I lost because this nigga poured me his troubles. You never gonna be able to say that? Hell nah. Oh, man. Are you putting some wood on it, too?
Just a little splash. Just a little splash.
I feel you.
That's what Jamaicans do that.
Yeah, it got some. This right here got some bite to it, you know.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
To the champ. To Get Goofy Productions.
And El Gallo Productions.
Cheers to new
Gallo.
beginnings,
Yes,
better
sir.
futures, and
Yes,
more
sir.
prosperous things coming to us, man. Be great.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
Amen.
Also, shout out to Cool Q because he gave us the idea to start doing this too, and we finally get to do it with a homegrown whiskey. Shots before episodes.
That is true. That is true. He did say
Shots
that.
before episodes.
And shout out to Cool Q for saying this too. Since we had him on the episode, we've had a few people on the episode. We gotta start leveling up. And this right here is one of those things where we are getting to a realm of different stature of people. You know what I mean? Like different levels of honorable people who do great things. So, thank you for your time.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure being here.
Thank you.
To see where everything was coming from. Damn, that was some good ass whiskey. I really love that shit, yo. I think I came back for a few shots that night too, yo.
Yeah.
I swear. I definitely was coming back a few times.
This shit is good.
Some great ass whiskey. What's the name of this shit? Penelope?
Penelope.
Penelope Bourbon?
Why
Why
you
do I
name
love
Penelope?
that? Why do I love that?
Huh?
Why you think Penelope?
I love that.
Well, Penelope is the distiller that I partnered with.
Okay.
So they get their whiskey or they get the juice from MGP, which is in Kentucky. So by the time they get it shipped up to their distillery, which is in Roselle, New Jersey, it's already been aged 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years.
Okay.
So they put it into their barrels, and every barrel is different. The wood consistency is different, you know. They put a different char on the inside of it. They put different staves in it. So that's what brings the flavor into the bourbon.
That's what gives it its
So that's what
characteristics.
gives it its characteristics, exactly.
It's like when people say they have like the sherry cask barrels and stuff like that. Those are the or wine cask barrels. Those are the different things that makes it stand out.
Exactly.
Because the longer you let it sit in it, it basically takes the flavors from what was already aged in it prior before, and it becomes like a whole new thing.
Exactly.
Or like if you get a whole bunch of different whiskeys and you pour them in like a different cask barrel, now you got a whole different whiskey.
I just know this shit punched me in my chest. All I fucking know. Y'all didn't notice these belts are so damn big.
Yeah, they heavy.
Yeah, man. He let us put us on. Them shits had some weight to it. And you carry them shits around all the time.
All the time. They wonder why I'm so strong. I gotta carry these straps everywhere.
Facts. And you strapped up too. How long did it take you to get all these belts right here?
About 4 years.
4 years. That don't seem that long, to be honest with you.
Hey, when you're working hard, you don't really focus on the time. You just keep getting it.
I had a question for you though. So we was watching one of your fights, and it was your 7th fight that year. I think it was Joe Jones you was watching. Is that a lot or?
Yeah,
That seems like a lot. That seems like a lot to me, bro.
yeah. Most people fight maybe 3 times a year, and you know, at that moment I was just on go mode. I was like, I want everybody. I want to rack up these W's, you know.
Yeah.
And
You was racking them up.
yeah, and the thing is like, you know, my style of boxing doesn't take too much punishment. So where some guys, they getting hit a lot, you know, they might need a few months to get back to the swing of things. Where,
But nah,
right after the fight, I'm looking for the next one.
But it's funny because we just talked about the Mike Tyson shit that just dropped, and when Tyson trainer / adoptive father died,
Customized.
yeah, he almost like he feel like every great fighter is supposed to always fight as much as they possibly can every time, because that's how you keep sharp every time. Because if you sit for too long, your muscles, you know, and your agility, your senses, they get thrown off after a while.
Right.
So they feel like A fighter should be able to fight as much as they legally can, as you should, man. Especially, I feel like you're 31, you're young.
Yeah.
That's young as shit, bro.
Yeah, I feel like, I'm hitting my prime right now.
Exactly. And look what you already have accomplished before even you come in there, man. Shit, nigga.
But there's still a lot to accomplish. We on the ladder, we climbing.
Facts. I gotta ask you one question, because we weed and whiskey, man. And you from the hood, like, where do we stand with weed, you know? Yeah, no temptations around you, nothing like that.
I don't got no problem with weed. There's no temptations. I don't smoke at all. I try to stay focused. I stay disciplined. But I got friends that smoke, and when we go to the parties, you're gonna see a little bit of everything at a party.
Exactly.
So it's my job to stay away from those things. So it don't bother me. I'm not tempted at all. So.
So,
it is what it is.
How important is to have friends around you that understand where you stand with that, and they don't put you in position or peer pressure you to be like, yo, my man has a different goal in mind right now?
Yeah. I mean, I'm blessed to have good friends that know that they don't want to see me doing that. They don't want to risk anything going on with me. Just the other day I was at a party and somebody that doesn't know me too well offered me
a split?
And
or
my
joint
boy,
for some people.
my boy jumps in and he's like, no, you don't know who this is, man. This is the next world champ. He don't need that.
I love that story already. That's a real one to have in your corner,
facts,
man. Because now you don't have to be the bad guy to say no. You have other people around you that's willing to play that plays for you. Exactly. Like, no. He ain't supposed to do that.
Word.
I love that, because to me, especially as we get older, and to be serious about something and want to accomplish something that's bigger than we could have fucking imagined when we was running the streets at like 13, 14 years old. And now we're in position to actually accomplish that. To have people in our corners to make sure we get there, like, I feel like those what separate the people from who actually make it to who come close to making it.
It's the team
it's the people they have around them. Because everybody's going to work hard for what they want. But sometimes, it's what you're doing is not enough.
Extra.
Exactly.
Yeah, you need more.
That push.
You need a village to get behind you.
So do you have a big village, or you feel like your circle is very small?
I feel like my circle is very small, but I feel
he
like
laughed at that. He laughed at that.
I feel like I got a real tight circle, but everybody's playing a role, and my fort is only getting stronger as we go. So. I got people like Eric with Get Goofy that's standing behind me, helping me out, whether, they need to pour into me or just like help me out financially and
whatever
so on
you
and
need
so
to make sure that obstacles not preventing you from being where you need to
Right.
be. Because they don't need no distractions in your world. Especially with you being close to being at your prime right now, you don't need no distractions because to be honest with you, I feel like your prime is going to be bigger than what you could possibly even imagine what it is.
100%.
Because you have the hood rooting for you here, bro.
Word.
100%.
That's a blessing.
Like rooting for you, my nigga. And then the fact that you're representing the people of melanin, and it's coming from. All right, I'm gonna get to a into the episode before, but you're coming from a place that I feel like need to hurry up and get rid of the name Homicide Hartford.
Sure.
And you're stepping into a field that, in a sense, is like violent, in a sense, right? Do you feel like it's helping taking away the bad portrayed, how Homicide Hartford is portrayed, or you feel like it's that good way of channeling what was coming from the hood?
I mean, we can't take away from where we came from, what we represented. It's Homicide Hartford all day, but at the end of the day, Hartford has it.
Exactly.
So if you want to look at the greats, you come to Hartford.
Facts.
You had many people that paved the way, and some people would have looked at it as a negative thing, and some that's going to look at it as a positive thing. Like I said, you can't change the past, you can't change where we came from. So I wouldn't mind to be that person that could possibly move things in a more positive direction.
I love that.
So
go ahead.
My fault.
Wait, I want to say one thing real quick. You're a man that's swinging with positivity.
Sure.
I like that. Every swing comes with some positivity.
Yeah.
When you get that right hook in the jaw, that shit has some positivity in it.
Like, learn from this.
That shit gonna make you a better man when you open these eyes back.
Right. Word.
Go ahead, I just have to say that.
I kind of want to just get into this shit because honestly, I got mad shit I want to talk about.
Let's get it.
Fuck it, let's get into this shit, man.
That's not my question, but we're going to do that.
It's all good, man.
And he got to do one of his legendary intros, too.
Yo, to be real, I was actually thinking about all day how I wanted to do this one. I want to say, I was sitting here watching your fights, and all of these questions came to my head. And to be honest with you, I didn't write that much down. I wrote less than a page. I wanted my personality to take this one the fuck over, bro.
Let's get it.
I'm gonna dive deep into who I am, because honestly, like I said, I'm excited, yo.
Yeah, facts. That's why I want to get this shit going. Like, I got so much shit I want to talk about personally. So.
Let's go.
Coasting. All my niggas, we coasting. High grade, we smoking. On the highway, we rolling. Cracking bottle, we toasting.
Welcome to another episode of Weed and Whiskey Podcast with your two greatest people in the motherfucking world. If you didn't know, now you know. And because you already
They
know...
already knew that shit, though.
Nah, they knew it subconsciously. Because their girlfriend and their wives and their mistress and all of them already watch us.
They grannies.
Every time. They have to pause us when they come in the car, you know, because they want to know they're listening to Weed and Whiskey.
You get wet, too. They ain't tell you that shit was happening. They didn't tell you that was happening.
Your girl wish she was in a marriage, a committed marriage with a black man like my boy Quell right there.
Exactly.
What you talking about?
Black men don't cheat.
Black men don't
my
cheat.
black wife.
And he taking care of his kids. Fuck
And,
you talking
I'm
about?
a daddy for real. In real life. I didn't run away. No.
Right. And he taking care of somebody else's kids proudly too, man.
Exactly.
Hell yeah, he holding it down.
I'm just taking care of my kids.
I like that.
I'm just taking care of my kids.
That's what I see. It's funny. Somebody asked me a question today. What do you mean by balanced misogyny? That right there was it. I say something toxic and you just bring it right back. Like, nah, my nigga, don't compromise me like
Bringing
that.
it down.
Yeah, I love that, yo. That's the balance right there.
Gotta be a balance.
Exactly, balanced misogyny. That's where we go with that, man. Before we even get further as well, too, because honestly, he made us crack the bottle. This episode is sponsored by Panelopie Bourbon, yo. So I'm just letting y'all know, y'all got it. It's local. This shit will put some hair on your chest, the one we're drinking right now, but they have other variations. I have you smooth, get you feeling good, make you want to whisper some sweet shit in your bitch ears at the end of the night. I guarantee you that, my nigga. Check them out. Hartford based, get Goofy production based with that. And with that being said as well, too, we have the motherfucking champ in the building, yo. The motherfucking champ, yo. 16 motherfucking knockouts, yo.
Right.
21 fucking wins, yo. Matter of fact, we ain't even gonna talk about that one fiasco that happened overseas,
That
because
was ridiculous.
everybody over here in their eyes, you won that shit, my nigga.
Everybody around the
know
world.
what happened.
Everybody
We know
in the
what
world
happened.
know you won that shit. So because of that, my nigga is still fucking undefeated.
That's
Ain't
right.
nobody coming on top of this nigga. He will knock you the fuck out anytime he come around here. My nigga, anytime he knock you out, we gonna come over you and be like, you just got knocked the fuck out. Fuck you talking about, my nigga. I'm happy about this shit, my nigga. Matter of fact, what up, yo? How you doing?
Man,
Them
I'm
belts
doing
is
great.
heavy, my nigga.
Yeah, they real
I see why them arms is so big. I
Hey.
see why the thumps come so heavy when you hit a nigga in the face, my
That's when they
nigga.
ask Popeye why your forearms so big, man. I gotta carry these straps.
5 of them, yo. 5. And he said it took you 4 years to get all 5? 4 years.
So that means 1 year and you got 2.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what. Oh, damn. All right. Nobody can say nothing.
I got one question real quick if we jump off, my nigga. Are you that confident in your speed?
100%.
Because, my nigga, you don't put your arms up like that.
Nah, I don't need them up.
You that confident, my nigga?
I have them up when they need to be up, but I keep them low because, like I said, not only is my style unique, but I feel my style is so Hartford. Like,
Yeah, that's
yo,
what I'm saying, nigga.
I'm
You
dead.
better know. She's smart as fuck.
I'm not even kidding when I say that. Yeah, my style is so hard. My hands stay low.
Nigga, you just, and then you got that, you got the left hand out
we out
there.
here.
That left hand just guiding you. That
Uh-huh.
shit guiding. It's like a seeking missile. You're just
Word.
waiting for that open, and once that shit get that connection, that right hand is coming right behind it. And if that shit hit you, woo! I seen you knock a nigga out the ring, bro. That nigga fumbled in the fucking strings of the ring, my nigga. Yo, that's some TV shit.
Word.
That's some TV shit.
And sure she got spinach. I just caught that.
Huh?
Sure she got spinach.
I already know, available for purchase.
Go cop that merch, man. I
We're
know.
gonna drop those. We're gonna drop those links later.
I would ask you why they call you Popeye, but I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell the story for you, man. They call you Popeye because what? You was younger and you had some big ass arms for a little kid, right?
Big forearms,
Big ass
hands.
forearms. Why your
get-
arms are so fucking
I-
big so
I don't
early,
know,
my nigga?
Man, you know what's crazy, man? I get it from my mama. People like, damn, like your dad must be big. I'm like, nah.
Wait, so Mama Popeye is there? Yo, Yo, imagine somebody bullying you as a child, my nigga. Mama, Popeye just pull up for you, my nigga. Like, you touching my, you fucking with my son?
Oh man,
yo.
No, see now that's the thing. Like, I couldn't live in my house if I came home with that story.
Really?
Oh no.
So
my pops don't play that.
So is that where boxing came from for you?
Boxing was presented to me at a very young age because my father was deprived of the sport. He begged his father for boxing and he didn't let him. So when we was young, my father put us in the sport, and that's how that took off. But my father was tough. He was tough as nails, man.
Do you feel like your dad was living his dream through you at a point?
In a way, yes, and in a way, no. You know, I feel like his main goal was just to have us play the sport. You know, we played all sports: baseball, football, boxing, track, cross country, basketball, everything.
You were athletic.
You name it, yeah, athleticism runs in my blood. So, you know, it was just one of those things where, you know, I feel like my father seen me take it and really run with it, and my father
like, fuck it, I can pour this into him right now.
Word.
So was there a sport before boxing?
Well, yeah, my first two loves was baseball and football.
What's your ethnicity? You Dominican?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Are you Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
Flag is on his hat.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I just have to ask,
yeah.
you know, Dominican Republic have all the fucking baseball academies over there, so they literally are birthing on baseball players over there.
As you say that, right? So this is actually one of the questions I have for you, because I hear this a lot with not just boxers but fighters in general, right? It's kind of like there was no other option for them. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these people were just, this was what they were going to do. There's no other option. Was boxing that for you?
I wouldn't say that was my only option, but I made it my only option. I was definitely like on the bullshit. I was, you know,
troubled child. A little
trouble, bit. You know, and it wasn't even like
with them big ass forearms.
It's crazy, but. Not for nothing. Like, I felt like I was really good at all sports to an extent, but boxing, it was just like
it came
undeniably like you different. Like when you fight, you just different. Like, you know, there was something about it. I remember going into San Juan Center with little to no experience, and they put me in to spar somebody first round, dropped them with a body shot, and I remember after that. I go into San Juan Center and I sparred with a guy that had well over 50 fights. So he was an open class fighter. I had no fights with little experience. And I'm telling you, we did 2 rounds due to the fact that I was really gassed. You know, I was brand new as to working with this guy. But 2 rounds, I completely outclassed him. And his coach just... ripped him a new one. Like, yo, who is this kid? Like,
you little nigga come do this.
How you gonna let him do that to you?
Like, you a little nigga. Like, why you come
not only is he younger than you, he got no experience. Like, how you letting him do this?
And boxing is all about experience and learning.
It definitely, you know, the experience does help, but there's something more deeper in the heart and soul. You gotta have it. You know, you either blessed with it or cursed without it.
Exactly.
Is your dad your first trainer?
100%. Although he isn't necessarily like a boxing trainer, he definitely was the type of dude that could like get up in your head and be like, you know, bro, you like, got this.
Damn, nigga killed bucks with bare hands and shit. Yo, God damn. Y'all see the Jamaican shit I be talking about on this fucking podcast, bro. What the fuck was that?
He wanted to show off his left hook.
Shit was in the building. Yeah. I don't know why. It was instinct real quick.
My fault. Go ahead.
But that don't even matter because look at King Richard. Serena Williams, Venus Williams, like he wasn't a fucking tennis player, but look at he made them greatness out of them. Like you don't always have to be part of the sport to understand what good technique is, understand how to win. At least get you started, you know, because you need guidance.
If there was one thing my father could do, is get into your head. He was definitely the type of person like, you gonna let that dude beat you?
He talking shit
like,
to you.
you gonna let that dude work you? Nah, I didn't raise you like that. Nah, I raised you to be better than everybody else.
Okay.
Let's go. Like so
your dad talk that shit.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Okay,
my
so
man, I'm telling you, my man is 5
He's
foot
definition-
tall, a wrecking ball of fear. Like I'm telling you, he different.
bigger than you?
No, like I said, he 5 foot tall.
He don't give a fuck about
But
nothing.
he's a wrecking ball of trouble.
Damn, they
I'm
say
telling
the
you.
shortest fuse come with short people, man.
Bruh.
Shit, you can't fuck with home,
Straight
yo.
up and down.
Damn, dog.
Right?
Nah, that
I can
man
see
was
where
a
you get
savage.
that hunger, that
Oh,
aggression
yeah.
from. That shit's pretty much genetics in you, dog.
And my brother at that time, would piggyback right off of that. Like he would.
So he doubling down on that shit.
Oh yeah, so we'd be at school like, yo, who want to fight my brother right now? Yo? Like straight up, like yo, it was all the time we be fighting, yo. Like we come home, get right off the bus stop. All right, right here, come on, who want to fight my brother?
Bloody shit, like niggas getting
No,
bloody.
oh yeah, we fighting.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
All right,
just like that.
You fighting, or they fighting for their life?
at that time, it was a little bit of both. You know what I mean?
They trying to hold on. They like, nah, I don't want to fight your brother. I didn't want to fight him.
Word. And you know what's crazy is like at that time I was so comedic. Like I love making jokes. I like making people laugh. So it was more like people didn't realize I had this fight in me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this dude's a clown.
He's a jokester.
But like, no. This
nigga get serious.
It can get
he
real.
get busy.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I can tell these jokes. Do nothing to me.
That'll make you laugh.
But keep it a whole stack. That's not how I carried myself, though. I was real cool. I loved everybody. Like my whole goal in at least growing up, I wanted to like make friends. I wanted people to be cool with me. I wanted to be cool. I wanted, like, for instance, I went to like a diverse school, and I felt like
you went to?
I got kicked out of East Hartford High.
Okay.
And I went to an alternative high school called Synergy.
Okay, I've heard.
Which was like,
yeah,
for lack of a better word, like the
yeah.
you know,
Pass one by.
Yeah.
everybody from their own neck of the woods that's there for their own reasons. But I would remember that the tables were set up, and you would have like your rockers, your goth, you got your
cliques.
your hood dudes. You got,
Yeah.
and yo, I'm telling you, I would never have a table. Like I would eat lunch walking around, like going from table to table. Like,
You
yo,
know
what
who
up?
to sit with.
Taking a bite of my burger, walking over to the next, like, hey, what up? Like going to the next table, like, yo, what's popping? Like that's just who I was. Like I didn't want to like keep myself in line with just one crew. Like yo, I loved everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, like I said, so you are one of those people where it's like, I feel like you fit the statement. You are as bad as you are good.
Mm-hmm.
So the same energy that you can put in being good outside of the ring, when you get into that ring, you can bring that same passion and knock a nigga out with it as well too, and then smile after.
But you know what as well though? That's a true representation of Connecticut,
No, that's facts.
right? Because I grew up in Windsor, so there is definitely diversity here. There's definitely a lot of white people here, but there's also a lot of Jamaicans, black people,
A lot of black
a
people.
lot of Asians. There's a lot of different type of people here, but that's Connecticut in general.
Mm-hmm.
Only time you're really gonna see where it's just really just black people is kind of in the hood, or it's gonna be just Puerto Rican somewhere or something like that. But at the same time, if you explore Connecticut, the mix and the melting pot that's here is kind of
diverse. It's really diverse.
You get a lot of different shit
It's
here.
different. Like
You got a huge
not-
Polish community here,
Yeah,
all of that
bro,
shit.
everybody-
my nigga.
Italians.
Hell yeah.
So man, my man is a true representation of the state.
Word.
Bro. That shit is crazy.
Let's just get into this real quick, man. I gotta tap into this, man. The Dubai shit, yo. Like,
Was it Dubai?
Saudi Arabia, which is right next door.
yeah, Saudi
Different
Arabia.
country though, because Saudi Arabia get on your ass about everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry for the misunderstanding. and all that one.
My fault. I don't want to interrupt you,
No.
but I gotta understand. What was the process like going there? How did you adjust to it? Did you had to read? I know you had to read a shit ton of rules because I've heard this before.
Yo, it was a huge culture shock, man. I'm
Really?
telling you, everything about it was different. From like the way you dress to like the fact, I got tattoos on my hands, like tattoos on my forearms. I'm telling you, where I walked everywhere, I was getting eyes from everybody. Everybody was double checking me, double looking at me
Really?
like, oh, he's not from out here.
You was
yeah,
you
They know
stood
that
out.
for a fact.
yeah, you gotta understand, like out there, there's no liquor stores. Drinking is illegal. Like nobody got weed out there.
shit.
Nobody has none of that. Feel me?
Oh, shit.
The women are completely covered up. Like the way you go into a restaurant, you eating with your hands. They're not automatically giving you a fork. They expect you to eat with your hands and on the floor. You're not at a table. You know, so
Feet out, shoes off.
shoes off. Yep.
Damn.
I'm
did you
telling
break
you.
the rules at any point when you first went over there, like without realizing it?
If I did, it was probably just not knowing.
Realizing
you know
that
what? But I try to be with the times and be with the culture. What I find most interesting is going to these countries and trying to really, embrace their culture. So when I was there and I'm looking at my sister and I'm looking at my coach and they looking like, who's gonna be the first to take it? Give me that.
We're gonna do this.
It's finger food.
Yeah,
Finger
word.
food for real, yo. Everything
out
finger
here.
food out there. That's funny, yo.
What's your favorite country you've been to?
Honestly, Colombia.
Really?
Colombia is lit, bro. Like, I'm telling you, the nightlife, the women,
I heard
the
$40 go
temperature.
far in Colombia.
Bruh, yo, your money stretch out there. Like, yo, I'm telling you, your money stretch. Like, yo, you can really have a good time.
You can be a king.
Yo, I tell everybody, yo, you want to go on vacation, go to Colombia,
I'm
man.
turning 30 next year, and I was actually Colombia's on my list. So where to
Do
go?
it.
Yeah, I feel like I want to be a thought, and I feel like that's the perfect place to do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yo,
Like I said, that's I'm gonna go with my wife and kids for the holiday.
You want to be a
Yeah.
thought? Go to Mexico.
That was my next trip.
Mexico's where it's
That was
at.
my because after the peso conversion.
Oh my god.
You're a king down there.
Yo, the thing is, like, Mexico's like straight party life, like, and it's on another level. So I'm not even going to elaborate on camera.
Cocaine
but
and shit.
I'm just saying. Yo, I felt when I went to Mexico, I came back like, yo. You know those movies where like crazy shit happens? That's just real. Yo,
so basically, you see why niggas get kidnapped when they go to Mexico.
100%.
It's understandable.
You get it?
Bruh.
Little Guadalupe come up to you talking about she got some CDs for sale. Talking about you trying to support the little hungry child thing by giving her, but she about to come rob your ass.
When people come out here and be like, yo, that party was lit. I'm like, was it?
Like, yeah, because when you party in other places, it's lit to the different places.
I was just having a conversation with my boy, like, yo, y'all really need to like venture out. Y'all need to see the world. Like, I feel like people that's like in Hartford, Connecticut, a lot of people are living in a fishbowl, and
facts.
feel like Hartford is everything. Like, yo, y'all need to see the world. Y'all need to see it. Yeah.
Like, really, Hartford is small compared to everything that's
and
out
I
there.
get it, too, because Hartford, I feel like, really creates their own swag. And there's something real genuine about Hartford. But in that same breath, it's like there's so much more out there.
There's way more. What was I gonna say? Okay, all right. So I do know one other professional boxer. He boxed for the
Cohiba?
Olympic, no,
Koba.
Breedy.
Koba, yeah, Koba.
Breedy. Yeah. Oh, so you know him?
What's his name?
Kobe. I do not.
Because that was Lex people.
Koba, yeah, Breedy. I know that.
I know the gym Koba.
Okay.
But I don't.
So no. He's in. I think he's in DC now, but he used to box for the Olympic team for Barbados.
Oh wow!
So, but he went to India one time, and he said they were really
India?
yeah, and it was on real strict, and a couple of the guys got kidnapped.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure you ain't had no experiences like that then.
Not like that. The closest, I think, the weirdest experience was when I went to Colombia, because we touched down like at 2 a.m. and now we're in the car full of like random people. And we just driving to where we need to get to. Now it's looking like 4 a.m. Cops stopped us. Got
guns
AKs on us and shit. Like, yo, get out. We need to search all your bags right now. Like, we smuggling shit. Like,
oh, shit.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's a movie right there. They're like, this could have went left.
That could have went left right there.
Damn, what, left.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. Straight up.
Like Brittany Griner.
But thank God, they wasn't looking for, like, money. They searched our bags. That we ain't have nothing on us. They let us go.
That's good, my nigga. Shit, because you don't want to get into any type of legal trouble outside that far away from your home country.
You're finished.
Yeah,
you're finished.
Facts. Especially if you don't got nobody to trade for you, like, or if you're not even that important.
And if you don't got like because the language barrier alone, like,
you're right. So if you have no translator over there, you're fucked even more.
You finished.
Damn, dog.
All right, so let's get back into what happened in Saudi.
Yeah, so the Saudi Arabia, like, I know. So based on your perspective, you won that fight. Mm-hmm. You won that fight. Why?
Everybody's perspective.
So why do you feel like you got cheated? Like, from your mouth, why do you feel like you got cheated? Why do you feel like you didn't win that fight during that split decision?
There's so many reasons as I can go on as to why I didn't win that fight, but I'm not here to list off a bunch of reasons.
Just the top few.
And cry over spilled milk.
Exactly. We're not even that, because at the end of the day, you're undefeated.
That's boxing.
You're
I feel
undefeated.
like, I left there with more knowledge, with more experience, and I'm proud of who I am and what I was able to bring to the table. I know that when I put on that show, I gave people an entertaining fight.
Yes,
and no, I'm proud of it. I'm not gonna talk about there's so many, because there is a lot of reasons. I went out there with a lot of odds against me, but that's.
All right, I'm gonna say some of them for you then.
I was gonna do that too.
Okay.
No.
Talk your shit real quick.
I was gonna do that too.
Go ahead. From your perspective, why you feel like he got cheated?
Well, the champ, that's our guy, and I just need to throw this out there. And it's not just Get Goofy Productions that's supporting them, but it's also El Gallo Promotions that's supporting them. So we have, like you said before, a team, and we have a small team, but we got a strong team. And what happened to him out there in Saudi Arabia was a travesty. So I'm going to speak for him.
On his behalf.
Because he's all love and positivity. He's not,
exactly.
But we over here, we could cross the tracks for you.
And I can talk my shit.
Exactly. We talk our shit over here too. So that's what we gonna do.
So I'm a former fighter myself. Right,
Nigga, you look like
so I know boxing.
I was gonna say that too, man.
I love boxing. I'm from Philly. I was 56-2 with 48 knockouts as an amateur fighter. So I got game too.
You know what?
I know what it is. So Champ wasn't fighting Badu Jack. Champ was fighting Saudi Arabia. Okay, and when you look at it from that perspective, the odds that he was up against was incredible. And the only way that Champ would have left Saudi Arabia with a win is if he knocked Badu Jack out.
That was the only way.
That was the only way. And so Badu Jack knew that. They already put it out there that that's how it was going to end. And all he was doing was trying to survive.
That's it.
Champ whooped his ass. And now I'm going to go to the most controversial portion of that fight, which was the 8th round.
Yes, the illegal 1 minute.
The 8th round. There is absolutely, that's why it's such an uproar. That's why people in every boxing circle, everybody is like, it was illegal.
Like, what the fuck?
Forget about the fact that he was robbed. It was illegal.
And he got away with it.
And he got away with it. So that 8th round, and it was, and he won the 8th round. The 1 minute that they gave Badu Jack was able to land a couple of shots, which happens in all fights. And in my opinion, it gave the judges and everybody else
something else
the ammunition to be able to use to give him the victory.
But they did that. I feel like it was like a political play. It was a political play.
Well, it was a political play there, but kudos to the commentators.
Facts.
That was commentating the fight, because they brought it to everybody's attention immediately.
Quickly, yep.
Hey, yo, wait a second. Hold on. It's over 3 minutes.
That was a long 13 seconds.
It's right. It's 3 minutes and 15. It's 3 minutes and 30 seconds. It's 3 minutes. What the fuck's going on here? And so finally, when somebody somewhere was like, yo, man, you better hit that bell. It's almost 4 minutes. Then next thing you know, ding, 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 ding. And everybody at that point was losing their minds. So were we. But I'm going to say this. Even with them giving Badu Jack an extra minute in the 8th round, he still lost. He still lost the fight.
He got outboxed. He got outclassed. He was really getting embarrassed the whole fight.
The entire fight.
He was frustrated, man. I had that man feeling ridiculous in front of his people.
Yeah.
I love this man. He's
kudos to the champ.
This shit is so great.
No, but you talked your shit though. At the end of the fight, you held your ground.
Yeah.
You said what you had to say. And I see why you don't have to keep speaking on it. Because you did it right then and there. You said what you had to say. And you was like, that's my piece. And now you move on. Because like you said, I took so much from that shit. I know how to approach those situations. Now, the next time I go to that shit, I know I have to knock that nigga the fuck out.
For sure.
I can't let them be that there. There's no other option. Matter of fact, you can't even reach the fucking 8th round. It can't. Dog. the hood is feeling you for that, man. Like I'm serious. My whole Facebook was on an uproar for that.
Yeah, honestly though, like on the plus side, I've been getting so much extra love from that. I've had enemies hit me up and tell me like, "Yo, that was messed up what they did to you."
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've had over 1,000 new followers since that happened. You know, I've had people
marketing wise, it worked out. I got people from all around the world, from Italy, Germany, from like Africa to like all of them telling me that I won that fight. Facts.
You know, when I look up that fight, all I could find is
people saying how you got robbed.
Jack robbed Rivera.
Yes.
Rivera
or it was
gets
gifted,
robbed.
or it's
like,
gifted a win.
Gifted, like, and these are people I don't know.
Nobody knows them. And from the UK.
Yeah, these are people from all around the world. I'm telling you, Ireland hit me up. Like every people from all over the world has hit me up and told me like, you know, this just disgusted me because you really put it on.
Facts.
You know, so
I think what I loved the most out of your post fight speech was when they asked you about a rematch.
yeah, he wouldn't take it. He's not gonna take it.
No.
Like,
Nigga said he can't leave his hometown and come fight me in my trenches because they know it's a done deal right there. We're going to show you what we over here from Hartford. We're going to show what the trenches bring out from over here.
If he's smart, he would never look back.
Yo, he better take that win and run the fuck with it. Run the fuck with it.
Because that shit ain't never going to happen again.
So, even though it's been giving your names out there, is it giving you bigger fights? Is you in those conversations for bigger fights now?
Yeah, we got a few good opportunities coming our way. Nothing's really set in stone right now, but hopefully we'll be in our next boxing bout around November.
Okay, that's coming up soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got any more questions? I want to get some nitty gritty. Let me ask a nitty gritty question real quick.
Go ahead.
What runs through your mind after you knock a nigga out? Like, what's the first thought that come when you see that nigga on the ground and you know he ain't getting back up?
Keep it a stack with you.
Keep that shit a fucking stack.
Like, yeah, like, it's like, like, I did that, you feel me? Like, you know, I'm dead serious. Like, where you,
that greatest Tyson
like,
buzz.
yeah, you on there, like, you on top of the world, but, like, it's also a huge sense of relief.
That is over now.
Yeah, like, you know, you go months training, months of mental, like, you know, meditation on going on how I'm going to do this. How we're going to make this work. I need to make this work. I need to do this for my family. I need to do this for my community. I need to do this for the kids. I need to do this for the continuance of my career.
Yes. You got everything on your back.
Everything is on the line. So really, like, when you do it, although you're seeing like, like I'm pounding on my chest, it's more just like a huge sense of relief. Like, I did it. Like, fuck. Like, let's go.
I put it to an end before it ends.
Yes.
That's a great feeling.
Word.
Man. Real shit. Do you actually eat spinach before you fight?
100%. I eat it before I fight. I eat it on a regular meal. Like, I gotta have my spinach. Spinach and avocados, man.
They say too much spinach isn't good for you.
It's been doing me good.
It's
been doing me
might not be good for other people.
It's good for Popeye Rivera.
Word.
All right. So with that even being said, like, do you train? They train you to take a punch?
The best way of learning how to take a punch is just to not get hit. Just to not get hit. Boxing isn't who could get hit and stay up. Boxing is who can not get hit and hit. You know what I mean? It's all about making them miss and making them pay.
So is that like something like you consider? That's like what people hit on Floyd Mayweather and type of shit like that. Because
Floyd Mayweather is the GOAT.
Because he don't get touched.
He's a huge Floyd Mayweather fan, right?
I am a huge Floyd Mayweather fan.
So do you practice like dodging techniques?
100%.
Is that part of your your regimen and shit like that?
Everything. I'm telling you, you got to train for everything.
So basically, you train months to basically do for an hour fight.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
That's right.
So you played all sports. Is boxing truly the hardest training that you?
Boxing is by far the most demanding.
What's your training regimen like? Take us a life on what your training regimen like before. You know, a big fight before the Badu Jack fight. What was your training regimen like?
Honestly, I could tell you the more cliche things of training, and then I could go into a little bit more deeper things of training.
Like you ran up some steps and it's like,
yeah, like, I mean, of course, you want to do your running, you want to do your sparring, you want to hit the bag, you want to hit mitts, you want to be swimming. I play basketball, I play football, I be having people throw the ball to me as I run routes, you know, so I'm getting my wind sprints in there, you know, but I feel like training is deeper on a more subliminal message when you got girls that's hitting you up before, like a week before the fight, and you saying no. That's training right there.
Discipline.
Feel me?
You gotta discipline
like, you
yourself
know what?
for that.
Like you at a party and people offering you things that you know you shouldn't be taking. That's training right there.
Facts.
You know, boxing ain't no sport. Boxing's a lifestyle.
Facts.
Like, yo,
you don't just do this shit and then just stop.
Nah,
after
you
win
don't
a fight.
play boxing. If you play boxing, boxing will chew you up and spit you out.
So you got to be serious about this.
100%.
Like, so
If you want to be champ.
okay, fact.
If you just want to box, and I don't mean to jump in, if you want to just box just to get your name out there, just let somebody know you
ain't
can
gonna
fight,
go nowhere.
then that's okay too. But if you want to be world champion, I'm talking about world
What type
champion.
of pedigree?
WBA, WBC, WBO, IBF. If you want to be world champion, it's different. And champ is different.
That's pretty much what they call you around the clique, champ, right?
That's right.
It's not even Popeye, it's champ.
Hey, you gotta tell yourself you are before you are. Muhammad Ali said it best, man. I told everybody I was the greatest before I knew I was.
So who you look up to boxing wise for the vet? Who, like, you know?
Honestly, I'm a huge Roy Jones fan. When I look up to fighters, when I look at, I feel like I take in that style a little bit. Roy Jones, you know, I like Tito Trinidad. I like Macho Camacho. I like showmans of the sport. You know, Prince Nassim.
Put on a show. Because
Yeah.
boxing is not just boxing.
Just
it's
fighting.
entertainment
Nah,
as well, too.
exactly, 100%.
Because you want somebody to be like, alright, because them boxing fights is getting expensive now.
Yeah.
Them getting expensive. So you got a good
100%.
bag for that last one?
Word.
You got a good bag for that last one? 'Cause I know you putting up to charities. I know it's going up to charities.
To be honest, you know, I listen. You know, I believe in God, so I paid my tithes already. I went. My pops does missionary trips. My brother does missionary trips. I already threw them money so they could help out the poor and stuff like
Peru
that.
and Guatemala, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's where you wanted to. So that's where most of the funds went to after you got your
right. And also, like, if you go to my church, there's like also a bin where you could put in money towards those type of missions. I did that already. I made sure I did that before I started spending money on like anything. Yeah. So, you know, did I get a bag out there? Unfortunately, I didn't get the bag that I deserved, being that, you know, I felt like I was going out there against, you know, everything, you know, but I went out there more to put myself on that platform to introduce myself to the world. Plus, I went out there because I believed in my heart that I was going to come home with
Bottle
that W.
Jack on his back.
100%.
You came home with a W from everybody else. You
Right.
had the people's W.
So,
But honestly, even with the intentions of what you went out there with, you won. Because now the business... Because it's like, as much as we love to do everything, we have to understand everything has a business side to it as well, too. You still have to play those games to it. So it's like, honestly, nobody's really even talking about your loss as a loss. You know, like, everything that came with that has been just great publicity all around. Because, like, just searching... Popeye Rivera and Bottle Jack on YouTube or social media or on Google, like the reviews that's coming up and the videos that's coming up, like even for internationally, and just the things that's being said, you're being talked about as in you didn't even reach your peak.
word.
You talking about it, other people are seeing it. Like
But
niggas who like talk boxing and shit like that, they're seeing like this nigga really went out there, held his shit down, and he did it so well that this nigga needed his fucking country to back him out of a corner.
Word.
But I know as a competitive athlete, like this motherfucker right
Yeah,
here.
no, of
You
course.
was mad. I saw the disappointment in your face.
you could see
As
it.
you should be. You disappointed.
I'm sure y'all could have felt it. If y'all look back the tape, it's
Yeah,
like, man,
I just watched it again today, nigga.
I poured in.
Yo, that's why I said I get why you said what you said after the fight, because it's like your adrenaline was all the way up here, and if you even just said that in a modest way that you said it, I applaud you for that, bro.
Word, thank you.
Because I know you wanted to talk your shit.
Yeah,
after
100%.
that. I know you wanted to be like, yo, my nigga, run me my shit right now, my nigga, run that shit right back. I know you wanted that fair one. Yes, yo, fuck the rings, fuck the judge, run me my fair one right now.
I was more than capable of doing all of that.
Exactly. Because you know, without none of the rules, trying to play the game of that shit, you don't have to square up on that nigga. Your arms down, knock that nigga out in 5 minutes.
I really had to dig deep for that extra bit of maturity and professionalism to just be like, listen, man, like I believed in y'all and I believed in a fair fight, and y'all did me like this.
Facts.
Like
this is the taste that you guys left with me.
Everybody say boxing's a corrupt sport, and it's like I had to witness it firsthand.
That was your first experience of corruption in boxing? Of that level, at
actually,
least?
no.
Oh,
no.
so you have it. So
Okay.
I
I
got a lot more like corrupt stories in boxing.
what's the
like,
most corrupted situation you've probably been in that you can elaborate on? The much details
So
you can give on?
I mean, my first belt, which like I said, it should be 6 belts up here.
Yes.
My first belt not my first belt, but one of my earlier
Oh yes,
belts.
Okay,
the
all right.
substance with but they
That I
they
won.
banned you for that one.
And
Yeah.
that's your only other mark on your record.
Yo, that was crazy. Like, so what happened was,
yeah, go ahead, no, talk.
so what happened was a week prior to my fight, I was sparring with a guy named Charles Foster. He's the truth. Like, he's really serious. Southpaw. I went over there. I went to spar him, and we're going in like we really fighting. And he catches me with a wild uppercut that splits my eye right here. Boom. So we went to the doctors. Any nurse, doctor, anybody in the medical field knows they don't just sew you up.
They have to push.
They gotta
they
put
medicate it.
Yeah, they gotta medicate your eye to numb it.
Yeah.
So then sew it up. So they
Exactly.
put lidocaine in my eye, sewed it up, and I asked the doctor, I was like, "Am I good to fight?" They was like, "It's a week. I'm pretty sure it will heal, and you'll be able to fight. But if they hit it, that thing's gonna open up." I was like, "Bet. As long as I can fight, bet. As long as I can fight,
Right.
I'm good." So we go to the fight. Anybody that knows boxing knows that you have to see a doctor before and after the fight. So before the fight, they checking me, they're looking at me, you good to fight, just do this, do that. All right, you're clear to fight. I go into the fight. I fight. Being that it was a title fight, I had to do a urine. So I do my urine. You know, I'm a clean dude. I earned my victory, so no problem.
Shit.
So after the fight, the doctors check me again. You good? Yeah, great. Boom. So I'm out of there.
You good? You know, no looking back.
Yeah. A week later, they call me talking about, oh, they gonna take my belt away. That I've been suspended. Says that you've been taking a substance called lidocaine. I was like, what the fuck is lidocaine? I was like, what the hell is that? So they was like lidocaine is a numbing medicine. Yeah, numbing agent. So I was like, oh snap! I just went to the doctors because they sewed my eye up. They probably put that in me.
Yeah.
So when they checked it, it was like, it said on my
Charts.
that they put lidocaine in my eye. Yeah. So I presented that with them. They was like, oh, but you know, you can't change what you had in you. So then at that point, I got a lawyer because I was like, there's got to be some type like way around it, you know?
Yeah.
So my lawyer ends up telling me that they read through the whole boxing rules of Connecticut. Lidocaine isn't even a banned substance. That's like they checking your system and you got Tylenol in your system.
Damn. Really? Wait,
Serious? You know, it's funny, right? Because like I said, I was watching the reviews. There was one review that I remember when somebody talked about that, and the joke they made was that was like you being tested for cranberry juice and they banned you for cranberry juice.
Hawaiian punch.
Yeah, Hawaiian punch.
Ridiculous. So
I gotta roll up for that one, man. That one fucking hit me.
And we tried to make an appeal on it, and what they said was, oh, well, yeah, lidocaine isn't a banned substance, but, you know, we asked you if you were hurt or injured prior to the fight, and you said no. So that's why we're suspending you.
So they playing a textbook game with you.
So I was like, so now it's clear
that you just changed.
that you just want to like pin me for something.
Yeah.
You just want to take this away from me.
It's like when a police officer arrests you and it's like, fuck it, I already arrested him. Now I gotta hit him with something.
But bro,
something.
I got pulled over one time, right? I was speeding, but she ain't catch me speeding. She asked me how fast I was going. I was like, I don't know. She's like, all right, I'll be back. And gives me a ticket for disobeying stop signs. So you ain't really had nothing on me. You just wanted to give me something. That's some bullshit.
Do you feel like you personally, do you have an idea of why they was out to get you for that one?
Yo, if there's one thing I always say, and don't get me wrong, don't crucify me for this, but I've always said, yo, it's cutthroat Connecticut, man.
Crabs in a barrel, Connecticut.
Yo, crabs in a barrel, man. I'm telling you, sometimes it feels like you living in quicksand in here, you know. And a lot of people, they like to see you doing good, but not better than them.
Facts.
You know, and when they
The
see
minute they see you starting to elevate or you're about to shine a little bit too bright real
Right.
quick, and it's like, nah, I got to.
Right.
I have some control
Yeah,
to
we
dim it.
diminish it.
I don't know. You know, I could have played the race card. I could have played there's
There's a lot of-
tons of things I could have said, but I just had to take that on the chin. And it's worse because they like I said, they was like, oh, but you didn't tell nobody you were injured before the fight. And I was like, but what classifies as an injury?
Yeah.
Feel
My
me?
doctor told me I'm good to fight.
The doctor told me I was good to fight.
In my head, nothing
And
else
then
matters.
the doctor, before the fight, said I'm good.
Exactly.
Let alone after the fight, the doctor cleared me, said,
Said,
all
I'm
right, you good.
So what's the
That's
problem?
3 doctors saying I'm fine. What's the issue?
Yeah.
Bro, so I'm telling
That's
you, when
crazy.
boxing
That's
is
crazy.
corrupt, boxing's corrupt. And I was like, why y'all gonna do that? I'm from CT.
Yeah, that's your one to give
This
you
is Connecticut commissioners doing this to me. Why?
Why?
What did I do?
Damn, yo. That's fucked up,
I'm
yo.
telling you, the adversity that I've been having to go through, like, and I'm telling you, that's not even the half of it, bro. Like, I could write a book on this shit that I can't fit in this.
I think you should.
Yeah, one day.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, to hear melanated stories about these type of things, I think it's needed, you know? Because it's like, what about the people who's going to be coming up from behind you? The people who are going to be walking that
Straight
same
up.
path, that's going through those same things, who's going to be in the same room with those same fucking people.
Is there a lot of racism in boxing? Cause
I was going to ask that next, too.
Oh, 100%.
Because you would imagine there wouldn't because there's so many famous black boxers or
Oh, but
or
that's just the
Hispanic
thing.
boxers
Like, yo, if you look at it, like, if I would, like, I just experienced it when I went over there. I'm not Muslim. I'm not from Middle East. I'm not that
Facts.
bow. They crucifying me because I'm not from.
You're an outsider.
You know, I'm an
You're
outsider. Tatted up.
You drink.
100%. I had my sister in my corner. To see, for them to see a
Woman.
female in my corner,
Yeah.
how do you think they was feeling?
Facts.
You know?
They're probably looking at her like, how dare you come out here
Right.
like that? Now you're going to make the woman here feel like they empowered. You can't come do
Right.
that.
You got to think the WBC is held by Mexico. The like if you go to PBC boxing, that's more black. Now you got the WBO, that's Puerto Rican. Like, yo, it is very
It's separated.
yo, I'm
It's
telling you,
separated.
this is a worldwide sport. So you're gonna experience that adversity everywhere you go.
I did not know it was separated like that.
Bruh, it's huge.
So
it's huge,
I get it.
man.
So most of the
It's
time,
more than just
you're not
boxing.
fighting just the opponent in that shit. You're fighting for
you're
a
fighting.
whole lot
Yep.
more.
And there's so much money circulating in boxing. Like,
Yo,
there-
facts.
like if you say, all right, we're gonna give you 100 bands to fight this person, that means you got billions of people betting
Betting
on
on
that.
you.
How much
Right.
money you, and if the odds are completely against you or with you, like that's just gonna steer the fight even more.
Absolutely.
Do you feel like you're gonna, or have you ever reached a point where people offer you a bag to lose? Do you feel like you're ever gonna come to that point?
I haven't gotten to that. I never had to face something in that nature. I pray that I don't have to because my goal is to win.
To win regardless.
and not only in the ring but in life. I play. I don't care what it is. You want to play Uno, checkers. You want to play chess. You want to have a card game. I play to win.
Hey, bro, you knocked 16 niggas out. I believe you.
Word.
Facts, my nigga. That's huge, dog.
Shaking my, I'm saying we ain't doing that.
Nah, that's
Not
facts.
it.
We here to win.
Not on this team. We not doing that.
You rather fall and get back up and then have to fight your way after that 9 count.
Yes, we ain't doing that.
Whatever we got to do to get this victory.
We ain't doing it.
What was your toughest fight?
My toughest fight, it probably wasn't as a professional fighter. My toughest fight was probably as an amateur fighter. I went to the Olympic trials and we made it all the way to like the final bout where if I would have won this fight, I would have been one of the 7 that gets selected to represent the U.S. And I'm telling you, this boy had hands. Mexican dude. And I went in there definitely underestimating him only because I felt like Mexicans have one style, and that's just to be flat-footed, stay in the middle ring, and swing till someone drops.
Yeah.
And nah, this boy has swag. Yeah,
He grew up in the city.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I walked up on him, hands down. I'm telling you,
Confident
when I
shit.
threw my jab, I'm telling you, I got hit with a doo-doo-doo. I was like, oh, this is real. Okay, this is what we doing. From I hopped on my bicycle, started moving around, started to keep him off balance, and started to keep him going. I'm telling you, I thought he broke my jaw.
Yo.
When I went back to my corner, my coach was like, "What was that? That was an ugly round." What? Smacked me right in my jaw. I'm like, "Oh." Like, oh no! Like, don't do that! Don't do that! Like,
Might be broke, right?
bruh, I'm telling you, after the fight, I was like, yo, who got some gum so I could keep it moving? But like, I'm telling you, when I woke up the next day and I'm like, I couldn't chew my food.
Shit was stiff.
Like, yo, I'm telling you, I was missing meals because my jaw was just so tight. Like, yeah,
Fuck your shit up.
straight up. I ain't even gonna cap though. As an amateur fighter, you do fight the best.
Yes, sir.
Like the thing
Yes,
is,
sir.
like in professional boxing, don't get me wrong, because the best of the best is professional fighters, of course. But the thing about professional boxing is you are gonna run into a lot of guys that's just doing it for a paycheck. Where in amateur boxing, you're not getting paid to box. You're fighting the people that want to be there,
paid.
that want to fight.
It's like
love of the
college
sport.
football
For the
thing.
love of the game.
100%.
Absolutely.
Like you're fighting
These niggas
those
actually wanna
guys
knock
that's
you
like,
out.
this is my life, this is my passion. Like I have no plans on turning pro. I just want to beat your ass.
Yeah, like, if I get pro, I get pro. Yeah, I'm just here to fight, get this aggression out, and go back home. That's it. I got a 9 to 5. It ain't my passion.
Right.
Damn, yo. Do you feel like that's dangerous in a sense? Because, matter of fact, do you feel like a lot of people's career end before it even gets started when it comes to the amateur world?
And without the right guidance. You got some people that's going to guide you the right way that they can make mediocre fighters world champions. And then you got guys that are the best fighter you have ever seen and absolutely nobody knows about them. So it's all about how you're being guided, directed, and when you get put in the right hands, you do big things.
Exactly.
What trainer you want? Which trainer you wish to train with? What one of those famous trainers you wish to take you under your wing and teach you some shit?
Honestly, I don't know. Well, of course, I like Floyd Mayweather Sr. I liked what he was able to bring to the table. I don't know his name right now, but he works a lot with Gervonta Davis. There's a lot of great trainers out there. But honestly, I feel like the trainer, it's really who's gonna believe in you. The trainers are one thing, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that. Yeah, I would love to work with a lot of great people, but they say you could bring the horse to the water, but you can't. Exactly. Like, it's really the trainer's a good percentage of the fight, but it ain't the whole thing. Yeah, you gotta have it in you.
But that's the team job. I'm gonna jump in there real quick. That's our team job, is to make sure that we put him in front of the best trainers available.
Okay.
To be able to take the skills and abilities that he does have, which is phenomenal, and hone them. Because in this sport, when you begin to move into the different WBAs, WBOs, WBCs, and you run into those fighters, you have to have great trainers. He already has it in here. He already has the determination. He already has the mindset of a champion. That's already there. But I don't care who you are. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, you can go down the list. They worked their asses off.
Yeah.
And they had great discipline. They had great trainers. That's what separated them from being good and great. And so now what we're taking Pop is from being good to great. And so everything that's happened in his life, and I'm going to just jump in there and just throw this out there.
I kind of want to ask you a few questions because I know there's certain. I feel like you can give a different aspect of him as well too, because you're willing to say certain things. So
I am, and I'm older than all you guys, probably double. I'm 55.
Oh shit!
Right, and so I'm going to bring a different perspective to the podcast. I bring a different perspective to Pop because he's like my little brother, right? And so everything and every experience that we go through is a life lesson.
Yes.
And so Saudi Arabia, guess what? It was a life lesson. What happened as a kid in school, it was a life lesson. And so every day, for me, I don't know about anybody else, when I lay my head down, I asked God, okay, God, help me to process the lessons that you gave me today, because there were many. And if I don't ask, I'm not going to learn them.
You know, it's
or
funny.
I'm not going to identify with them.
I have something similar to that because I call it reflections.
Absolutely.
Every day, I like to process my emotions, process how I handled my interactions, process just everything that I went through, because sometimes things be happening so fast, we don't realize how we are reacting, and sometimes we don't realize it's even outside of our own character at the moment. So before I end my day, like I roll my spliff, I have my drink, and I sit in silence, and I just process everything, like. And I'd be like, oh, I reacted this way. Like, nah, next time I'm in this situation, how am I going to react? So I feel like that's crucial as you get older, because what manipulate and control us on the outside is what's going to prevent us from crossing those hurdles.
Right. And see, what you just said is very, very important, because guess what? We all have the same intrinsic desire. I was listening to you earlier, and you were talking about your wife, and you were talking about your children. I have a wife. I have 8 kids.
Damn.
Right?
I'm trying to get up
and,
there.
and so we all have one intrinsic desire, and what's that? To be better.
Great.
To be better tomorrow.
Facts.
Than I was today.
I'm in a competition with myself.
And so the reflections that you were making for yourself today is that so you can be better tomorrow. Right? I want to be a better friend. I want to be a better father. I want to be a better boyfriend. I want to be a better husband. I want to be a better son.
Better
I want to
podcaster.
I want to be whatever that is, a better podcaster. And so everything that and God allows us to go through things in order to take us from one level to the next.
Because you can't be great without going through some
some fire. You can't listen. Anybody will tell you, in order to become gold, you got to go through what?
You got
fire. You got to go through the fire. In order to become a diamond, you was a piece of coal at one point.
You got to be buried.
And you got right. And so what turns coal into diamonds into
pressure?
Coal into diamonds.
Pressure
and heat.
Fast.
And that's what he's been going through. Heat and pressure. And now the coal is rubbing off, and now we got a diamond right now.
Nice.
And now what we in the process of doing, and we cutting it, and we polishing
it,
and we shaping it right now. So that way we put that mud, put the ring on. That's the champ.
Where do you see the champ?
Where do I see him?
Where do you see the champ? Like, what's your grand vision of the champ?
To be champion.
Like,
to be a unified cruiserweight.
I want to hear all of these out your mouth.
Cruiserweight, WBA, WBC, IBF, WBO, unified champion.
So you want him to conquer
it all.
All of that
Absolutely.
shit.
All comers.
What do you see in him right now that can possibly be an obstacle for him to reach there?
A possible obstacle? I don't see obstacles, actually.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
Elaborate.
Because he has everything. Go back to the fight in Saudi Arabia. And even in the loss, he spoke like a champion.
Sure did.
He conducted himself like a champion. When he landed, from the time he landed until the time of the fight, and he didn't even go elaborate of all the bullshit and all the challenges and all the shit that they did to him over there, and he still
kept a straight face.
Kept it. And so that, in my opinion, is what makes you a champion, because it comes from in here.
It's not what's in the inside of the ring is great, but it's how you capitalize off it.
It's what's in here. It's what's in here. So from that standpoint, there are no obstacles. Are there things that we're going to improve on in the ring? Absolutely. Are there things that we're going to change as far as regimen? Absolutely. Are there things that we're going to ensure that's in place for him when he fights again? Absolutely. So those are lessons that we've learned along the way that will never happen again.
All right, so I got a question, and either you guys can chime in. So, like I said,
give it to him.
All right, so I was watching reviews, and the one thing I heard somebody critique you really on was your footwork. They say you skip in a sense with your footwork. A lot of people don't like the whole skipping aspect. What's your rebuttal to that?
My rebuttal is that I'm 100% trying to give a style of boxing that hasn't been seen before. You know, I'm trying to show them something different. You know, when I fight, my footwork although they have said, oh, he's skipping or he's getting both feet off of the ground at the same time.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. In that same breath, people were also saying, oh, he's really getting out the way of things, though, but he's bouncing off the ropes well, and he's making some incredible angles. Like, there's some method to my madness.
Like the wild ass swing should be fucking throwing. Like the fucking curveball, that should be here, but it hit here.
But that's the thing about it, right? So you also boxing is like a tradition sport. Yeah. So you come in with some whole different shit. They go automatically try to play you. 100%. But then when you win, he won though.
Yeah, it worked for him, right?
But that's what being on a pedestal means.
Yeah, and
it's good when it's high.
And a lot of those reviews, I felt like had the victory swung my way, if it was a fair fight and it swung my way, there would be none of those people saying, "Oh, I don't like how he was doing it."
All of that
they would, in fact, say, "Wow, I really like his awkward style." You know,
they only critique you because you lost.
100%. But if you were to watch most of my fights as commentating on YouTube or whatever site you could find it on, you're always gonna watch how in the first 2 rounds they're bad mouthing me. They're talking about his hands are down, his chin is high, he's this, he's that. And then when you get closer to the end of the fight, they'll be like, I don't know, I like it. This looks good. This is kind of good. He's doing his thing.
When I hear that, right, you know what my comparison is, right? I'm a huge anime fan. I think of Goku.
Sure.
I'm dead serious because, right, when Goku starts fighting, he don't go to his final transformation right away. He feel you out as an opponent. What's your strength? Because I don't know nothing about you. You know, we never fought before. I got to see what you coming with. So he goes in, he throws himself basically in the ring and basically he takes a few hits, see what is the hits is landing like, what's potentially behind them. And then once you get a feel of that shit, you
turn up.
You power up. You hit Super Saiyan. And then like the flurries of the fist just come different. Because I feel like you know when you have an opportunity for a series of jabs. Like that left hand, like I said, it's like a seeking missile for you. I don't know what it is. It's like you're guiding out of feeling. And every time you know you got a clean hit, that right hand follow quick, right behind it. And then if you hit another one with that left hand come right back. So it's like another anime reference to I watched another Naruto shit, and then one of my characters in Guy Sensei, and there was an episode and he talked about to be a great fighter, you in a sense have to be 52 steps ahead of your opponent.
100%.
And I feel like that's how you fight. You
are
putting your opponent.
How you gotta be in life.
That's life.
That's
exactly.
life.
That's
but for you to translate it into the ring,
chess.
and then the way you're making it work, because like I said, like your curb jabs. Like, niggas don't know where it's gonna hit, and when it hits, it throws a nigga off, because they have to, basically, they have to, like, process what the fuck just happened.
Right.
But in the process of them processing it, you got something else coming back behind it, so they don't have time to even understand what's going on. So you don't, even though you off your feet, these niggas up here is not even on their game.
You gotta, it's like a lot of people, they throwing jabs, they throwing jabs, they doing it all the same way, where I'm twisting and turning with my jabs, bending over my jabs. Like, your jabs gotta have features, man. Your punches gotta have features.
So you kind of, go ahead, my fault.
Yeah, nah.
No, go ahead.
You coming out there and the motherfuckers is coming at you with straight, regular shit. And you already seen that before. So you already know what's gonna happen. They don't know what's gonna happen, because every time it's different.
Straight up. This shit like chicken. You want baked chicken? You want fried chicken?
A million ways. But
it's
gonna be chicken.
Alright, so do you see yourself bulking up to being a bigger weight class? Or do you maintain? Do you go about maintaining?
If I bulk up to become a heavyweight fighter, it would probably be against somebody that isn't naturally a heavyweight like myself. But
so it'll be a strategic fight.
Yeah, it'll be a very strategic fight. I mean, every bout should be done strategically. But I feel like from 168 all the way to 201 minus, that's where I'm gonna shine.
That's where it's at.
So pounds do really make a difference. Like 1 or 2 pounds really make a difference.
It does. Scientifically, it does. But like I said, like I'm from Hartford. Like, if you walking down the street and somebody like, yo, run me that one, you ain't gonna stop and be like, wait a minute, well, how much do you weigh? You gotta let them hands go. Feel me? I don't learn to fight people in my weight class. I learn to fight. Yeah, like that means anybody. These hands rated E for everybody. Like, hold on. Any one of y'all can get these hands. Like, Nah, you ain't gonna catch me opting out a fight because he weigh too much. Like, nah, man, my hands work. These work for anybody. Like,
I feel like you used to pick fights with the bigger dudes when you was younger, just to be like, I could prove myself.
Like, not for nothing, but a lot of my fights, it was always with a bigger dude, yo. And I get
big ass arms.
Not for nothing, yo. My brother probably put that in my head, and the reason behind it is because my brother was abnormally big. That man was like
compared to you.
Oh yeah, that he's still like
bigger than you.
Yeah,
Shit.
like, yeah. I'm telling you, I was like.
So the whole family big other than your dad.
That's what
it was trying to sound like.
No, that's so true.
Your dad makes some big kids.
Yo, straight up. Yo, at my brother's wedding, he was like, you know, I always wanted big kids. So I got with a big woman. Yo, my mom looked over like, yo, I can't stand this man, yo, because they were not together no
said
more.
that at his wedding?
Yeah,
Oh.
they weren't together no more. And he was like, look at my son. Look how big he is. I wanted big kids. I knew I wanted big kids, so I ended up with a big woman to make it happen.
Big kid.
Yo,
He's
but
like, look at me. Look at me. You see how tiny I am? Now look at my son. I need that.
straight up and down.
Anything is possible, my friend.
But the thing behind it is like really,
I gotta keep up with you, bro. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta keep up with y'all.
Hey,
Now.
this
I love this.
This is El Gallo promotion. This is Get Goofy promotion.
Yeah,
Like,
my-
Popeye the Champ.
Yeah, my brother was
going in,
very
baby.
big, and my brother at the time was a straight bully. Like, it was every day I was getting beat up by that man. Feel me? Or he was having me fight somebody, and he'd be like, "Oh, if you don't win this fight, we fighting." Feel me?
And you was like, nah, I don't want that.
Yeah,
smoke,
I don't want that smoke.
It's funny,
So-
nigga. That just made me think about when my boy Cool Q came on here and told me when he was like 12. His first diss song was from his older brother.
And it hurt him the worst.
That's hilarious.
Like, picture your older brother living in the same house. You wake up in the morning, and the first thing you hear is your diss song.
Yo, straight up.
Yo, so your brother was always pushing you.
Always. Like, I'm telling you, I remember like being in the basement, hitting that bag, training like all day. And I come upstairs like, all right, run me that one. Feel me? Home come downstairs for like 2 minutes. Get your ass on my face. Go back upstairs. I'll be like, oh man, like this ain't right. Like,
At what age did you become a better boxer, or are you even a better boxer now?
oh, 100%.
So you're whooping his ass now.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
well, the thing is, I give my brother respect because he's my older brother. Feel me?
Yeah.
So I don't cross
Fact.
boundaries like that. You know, he will always
Fact.
hold that.
Just know if he's
Feel
talking
me?
that shit, I'll let him know. Like, nah, nigga,
Yeah,
I'm
he
the
just
bigger
know.
brother
He know
now.
now. He know now.
But there it was a clear cut time where boxing was really pulling me and football was really pulling him. So he went to like play college football, and I was home, you know, hitting my local boxing gym and doing my thing. So he definitely had the talent for it, but it wasn't his passion like it was.
Okay.
mine.
Just steered him in a different direction.
So that's why you can beat his ass now. He fell off his game. You just got on yours. That's what it was.
Hey, like I said, you know, I definitely have the skills to possess all the I guess the defensive necessary means. But as older bro, he got it.
He got it.
That's
He got
still
it.
my
He's still
older
older
He
brother.
got the forever dub.
Yeah,
He
he's
got the
still
forever
big, bro.
dub.
That's like you having a baby pit bull. There's gonna be times where you gotta smack that
Yeah,
ass for him
fact.
doing something. But when that
Now you
pit
get
bull
bigger?
get bigger,
Yeah, you can't smack that ass like that.
feel me? You gonna know that like the dog and yourself gonna have that mutual respect. The
Facts.
dog's gonna respect when you say no. Like, you know, when my brother tells me something, I respect him.
Respect that.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Like regardless
Size
of
don't
what I'm
matter at that
capable
point. It's the
of.
respect at that
Yeah.
point now.
Feel me?
Nah, man, that's dope.
That's
So-
a great analogy.
That really is.
That's a great analogy.
It's
Hell
the,
yeah.
the whole time you
You
hear
know that
talking.
pickle gonna fuck you up when you
Fact.
get older.
If
You
it
can't do
wanted
that
to.
shit, yeah.
If it wanted to.
Fact. If that's facts.
But it
It
won't.
respects.
It
It
won't
respects
because
what you do.
The
because
respect.
because of the respect. But as a pup, you always acknowledging that I am
The dominant,
alpha.
yeah.
And so I respect your size that
So
you
even though I
grow
can fuck
to,
you up,
even though you could
But
bite,
I'm still
but I'm still the alpha.
Alpha.
But I'm not gonna crack you upside the head with a baseball bat. I'm gonna hey, no.
Facts.
And because you have that mutual respect,
You understand where
it
it's coming
doesn't
from.
escalate and
come
go
from
any
love.
further. And it
Facts.
comes from love, exactly.
Facts.
So I got a question for you, right? So do any of your kids box?
None of my kids box. They all know how to fight, but none of my kids box.
You had them box the champ before?
Hell no.
Bro, you like, what the fuck wrong with you?
Listen, they look. I seen what 2 of them the other
of them,
day.
yeah, my
they
two
they
sons.
look like world champions. they like 6'5",
Stocky.
solid bodies. Like I'm like, hold on, that's
No,
your kid. Like hold on.
Yeah, you can tell.
I gotta look up to him. Like, what up, bro? How you doing?
They can raise some big kids too.
Yeah, no,
Shit,
neither
you
of
look
my
like your
kids.
dad wasn't the only one raising big kids.
Neither of my kids box. We are all athletes as well.
Okay.
I played high school ball, basketball. Went to college. I played college ball. I went overseas and played basketball professionally overseas.
Damn, nigga, you fucking.
Decorated athlete.
Did a little
Yeah.
something. My oldest son played football at Pitt, so he was a linebacker at Pitt. And then my youngest son, who's the biggest, he's 6'5", 290 or something
That's a
like
big
that.
ass nigga.
Yeah. He played basketball as well.
Damn.
He went to D school.
6'5", 290?
6'5", 290. He doesn't look 290.
He played ball though?
And he played basketball. Yeah.
Yo.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Damn, yo, it's like stepping in that world right there, just being around. Cause I played ball too, and I was around. Like to me though, it's like all right. So to me, 6'2" isn't even tall to me no more. Like
no.
that's a guard height. Like, from a basketball perspective?
That's what I'm
point
saying.
guard. Well,
Ex-
a traditional point
Exactly.
guard. Not
So-
anymore. You got 6'5", 6'6", 6'7" point
Everybody,
guards.
yeah, and shooting guards.
And
that's
shooting
fucking
guards,
7
that's-
feet.
that's
now.
That's
7
like
feet.
average height for NBA is like 6'5". Like
6'5", exactly.
But
D.
290 though?
Yeah, he's
That's
290.
huge.
That's a
Yeah.
stocky.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
my little man.
What's your diet, Popeye? What's your diet like, yo?
My diet?
Nah, Popeye. What's
Oh,
your diet?
Popeye,
What's
okay,
your
yeah, I
diet?
was about
We
to
got
say,
an
ask
episode
him.
for you. Yo, we got.
Okay.
Yeah, you gonna get
We gotta
your
run
time.
this back,
Yeah, you gonna get your time.
Listen, when it's time to fight,
Oh, so fighting is more strict. When it's fight time, it's stricter.
100%.
Okay.
When it's time to fight, I'm very strict on my diet as far as no fried food, no greasy food, extremely limited pork. I try to stay away from the rice. I try to stay away
you
from
Puerto
the
Rican?
bread. Yeah, that's all. I'm telling you. Yo, my mom
know the
be
biggest
looking at me
obstacle
like,
now.
"Ya te está poniendo flaco," like, you know. So it's rough, you know, because, you know, I really do crack down on myself. You know, I try to wake myself a little extra early so I can have a good breakfast, you know. And the thing is, I'm allergic to eggs, so I try to full up on like a lot of bananas, a lot of mangoes, you know, oatmeal, you know. I stay away from like the shitty cereals and shit like that, you know, Pop-Tarts. I have to stay away from the ice cream. I gotta stay away from everything, you know.
How much meals a day you eating during fight training?
During training, I try to get like 4 meals a day.
Okay.
You know, but when I'm not fighting,
Different
let
story.
me tell you something. I
Different story.
Order a half fried chicken with some pork fried rice, and some French fries. I go to Mom Duke's house. She cooking up some empanadillas, arroz
Some of those
pernil.
candules,
Yo, bruh.
I mean, everything.
I mean everything, bruh. I'm telling you, from the way I eat the training, the way I eat after a fight is night and
Two
day.
different people.
Oh yeah,
2 different people.
night and
man.
day. I'm telling you, I go to the movies, man. I want popcorn. I want a slushie. I want candy. I want to like. When you fight, you can't go to the movies and do that. You at the movies just looking around at everybody munching like, oh man, like, you know, you go home, everybody has their little late night snacks that they like to deal with. I can't do that when I'm training, you know?
You gotta be disciplined as fuck.
So
Yeah.
when you're not, it's game time.
Anybody got any closing words?
Closing words. Oh, okay. All right. What is the biggest lesson boxing has given you?
The biggest lesson?
Yeah.
The biggest lesson that boxing has given me is that boxing is extremely equivalent to life. So whether you have never boxed before, if you're living life, you know what boxing is. You're going to deal with trials and tribulations. You're going to have to work hard for what you want. You know, you got to stay disciplined. You got to have to stay in your straight and narrow when you want to get what you want, you know? And what
Might get
also
knocked down
what boxing teaches you, one of the biggest lessons that I've learned, and y'all can attest for it, seeing my last fight, you can do everything right
And it still don't go.
and it's still not going to give you
What you originally wanted out of it.
what you wanted out of it. Because just like life, you could be working hard and life will hit you with something.
A nice right hook. Sometimes
Boxing,
life hits you with a right hook, and you just have to be
you
like,
could do
damn.
everything right. You could do what your coach asks you to do. You could run your miles. You could stay away from the shorties. You could stay away from the drugs. You could stay away from doing everything that's going to prevent you from doing everything. You could do everything right and still come up short. And that's life. Life is the same way. You could do everything right and boom, you get hit by a car. Boom, you get hit with cancer. Boom, your greatest love is cheating on you. Like, whatever the case may be. You know, I'm not trying to get too deep. Feel me? But whatever the case may be, boxing is equivalent to life itself.
You can do everything you can, but it don't matter.
Sometimes it just might not matter.
Do you sometimes take your frustrations out in the ring?
Sure, yeah.
So when you're in there, you're really fighting with anger. Like, you're really
Let me tell you something. There be times where I go to the gym, I get ready, and I go to the bathroom, I close the door, and bro, I cry, bro. Mm-hmm. I straight up cry. I be thinking about how much times I gotta fake a smile, or I gotta like
put on that persona,
and I just think about like, yo, I love everybody so much. And I'm just about to hate that bag right now. I'm just pour all my hatred onto that bag right now. You don't even understand. A lot of people, like maybe, like, you know, a lot of boxing viewers that really have been taking it to the extent, bro. Like, there's times where you at the gym and you just gotta go to the bathroom and just cry, bro. You know, it's blood, sweat, and tears, bro.
Yeah.
I can hear the passion in your voice.
As you said, as an image, you gotta go through image. And
I heard the passion in your voice just change, bro. Like, I don't know.
Not get paid to get hit. It's wild. You must really love this shit.
Straight up.
I'm sorry, but that statement that you just gave, like,
that shit is real, man.
I knew you were passionate.
Goosebumps, right?
I knew you was passionate. I feel like you even almost just cried just saying that, bro.
Bro,
like,
it's real, man.
You felt it.
I felt it.
I'm telling you, boxing isn't a sport, man.
It's your life.
It's my life. A lot of people play boxing. I live boxing.
Do you have a hard managing your anger outside of the ring?
Honestly, I feel like boxing helps you carry on a stronger balance of your emotions outside of the ring.
Okay.
You know, especially like, let's say there's a petty argument outside the gym. Some people probably fight over it.
Facts.
You like, man.
But the way I see it is, I'm fighting every day when I go to the gym. All right,
I'm gonna just wait till I get to
let
the
me
gym.
just hear about it. Let's think this.
You hear a lot about fighters in general. Like, they just not.
They just always mad. They can't control it.
It's more of they're humble because it's like, bro, I do this all the time. If you really want to go there, we could go there. I don't feel like doing this.
Facts.
I'm already in that
mindset. I already done got all my rocks off at the gym.
I'm good. I don't need this.
Y'all didn't get y'all rocks, so that's why y'all full of all this testosterone and all that. Feel me? But like, it could get there if you wanted to get there.
I'm gonna knock that ass out.
It's a discipline.
Yeah, it's a discipline thing too.
It's a discipline.
Discipline, and that's honestly one of the message that you've been portraying since you've been here as well too. Because everything that you do is around you being disciplined. Because honestly, you can't be great without fucking discipline, dog. Exactly. Like, understand, discipline is the foundation of fucking greatness. Yep. You want that shit? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to lose?
Facts.
Like, niggas don't want to talk about that. What you lose, like, you lose pieces of you.
Yes, sir.
Trying to be great.
Literally everything.
Yes, like, there's places you wake up and be like, alright, I'm gonna have a great day, and then everything goes wrong. Mm-hmm. And then, like you said, you still have to put that face on and pretend everything was perfect.
Bro, you know how much, like, not even to, like, get sidetracked, but, like, you know how much women I done lost out on because I'm just thinking, like, nah, I don't want to do that because that might sacrifice. Or, like, the friends. Like, you know how many friends done see me, like, you never want to chill with us. You like, it's not that. It's just I'm focused on my goals, you know?
I'm going to tell you this right now. I go through it at this moment. Just for this shit right here that we doing right now.
Bruh.
I don't do nothing no more. I haven't done nothing. The only thing I ever do, only thing I ever do is I'm with my family or I'm here. And that's it. I don't do nothing else. If people look at me, they be like, yo, you don't want to do nothing. what else am I gonna do? I got this going on and I got that going on.
But they don't understand what we're doing already is already fun though.
This is fun to me. I love this shit. I love this shit with my heart.
There's a like when you doing something you're very passionate
it's
about.
Fun.
Yeah,
you're not missing out on nothing. It's
facts.
like because, like you said, you're seeing the progression of you every single fucking day. You know, every day you wake up, you're working on you to be not even just a better boxer, but a better person, a better son, a better sis, a better brother. Like you just want to be a better you in every department that you want to be. And honestly, I love that. I'm gonna keep joking this a lot, nigga. You swinging positivity,
Absolutely,
on some real shit.
Yeah.
I love that, dog. Like and I feel like what makes it even more important is because you're coming from where you're coming from. You know, I think it's important because like when we talk to Fuego Base, we talk to him and he's like,
that's my guy.
yeah, he like we need people to understand good people can come from the trenches.
Most good people come.
They don't
from
understand
the
that, and they don't understand you can be in the trenches and nothing violent happens.
Most of us come from the trenches.
Yeah.
And honestly, you don't have violence most nights. It just happens when the violence happens. They perpetuate it on a level that make it look like it happened consistently. But it don't.
Yeah.
Like, you can go to the hood randomly, buy some
Straight
weed,
up.
pull up and chill and talk to your plug, and niggas dap you up, find out what you doing, and they'll follow you on Instagram, support you right then and there.
I swear, it's gotta be like an energy that some people carry. Cause
Yes.
I didn't want to say that, but a lot of the things, especially I don't know a lot about her, but from the shit you hear about, from the shit you know about, like I'm not that far, but it be shit that's going on in between people. And we don't got random shit happening out here.
It's
Like,
not.
it's not random shit.
Right.
It's not a
beef
motherfucker
between
just
Exactly.
drive
two
by
parties.
a crowd of
Exactly.
people for no reason. It's a motherfucker that kind of knows somebody that maybe something happened in between.
And he just had to settle his
Something
piece
happened.
right then and there. And he did it stupidly, but he just had to do it right then and there. But that's the only time things really happen.
Let's not say though. Motherfuckers do be dying over senseless bullshit.
Nigga,
True.
And
Yeah,
motherfuckers
100%.
do.
A lot of
shit,
people say
shit
that.
happens.
Because to me,
100%.
the only way...
There are people who get hit by strays.
Sure.
Dumb shit like that.
Yeah, but like that was just the other day. I went to PR, and I'm telling you, I went to the hood of the hood in PR, and my mom was like a little nervous about me going because I went to vacation with my mom and my brother and my sister. And they were nervous about me going to the hood because she knows that she was born in PR.
Yeah.
She knows. She was like, "Yo, you're about to go there." I'm like, "Yeah." And the thing is, like, if you go with
intentions,
with the wrong
it's the energy you
intentions,
bring,
it's the
yo.
energy you bring.
I
like,
believe
I'm
that
telling you, there's an
wholeheartedly.
aura about everybody. Like when you go
attract
pure-hearted,
bad energy towards
exactly.
you. I truly believe that.
Feel
'Cause
me?
I want to go to like PR and DR, and I tell people, and I was like, I don't even want to do the tourist shit. I don't even want to go to fucking resort and get the all inclusive. Nah, I want to book a fucking hotel, an Airbnb.
I want the real shit.
Yes, because in Jamaica you don't get the Jamaican experience unless you go buy food from
Facts.
the side of the street.
Exactly.
So it's like,
Exactly.
how am I gonna get experience of the culture if I don't dive into it?
Right.
If I don't put myself out there, because to me, I'm not going there like, yo, I'm about to go merch shit out here.
I know I'm about to, like when somebody looking at you,
It's
you
like,
mugging
nah.
back.
People, exactly. It's like, yo, my nigga, you know where the weed at? Like, that's where it's at with me. And like, I'm trying to
Straight
make
up.
friends everywhere I go. Like, I know when bad energy's around it, but
Facts.
I don't go towards it and be like, yo, I'm about to confront this shit right then and there. And it's like, nah, I'm gonna stay away from there.
Motherfuckers really be
I'ma do
fucking
my
up because they
thing.
gonna ask for drugs.
Nah, you gotta know how to act for drugs. That's the thing, right? When you're in a new
Motherfuckers
state,
go out of the country and be like, yo, I need some drugs.
you have to know how to
And get
act.
fucked over
Because-
by some motherfucker that don't know
Exactly,
really
because they
what's
feel like,
going
oh, it's a tourist. You're gonna get you, and that's what do get them fucked up. How you ask for shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, to me, niggas want to party every time when they see a tourist. If you're in the right area and you having the right conversations, niggas gonna guide you.
I
right
feel
way.
like if you from the hood, you got a better judgment on even who to ask.
Exactly.
Feel me?
Exactly.
Like, especially like if you in the club and you
You don't know
chilling,
who to
you
ask.
having a good time, and you see people that like doing their thing, like, yo, what up? What up? Like,
Facts.
yo,
Yo, you got
what's
the- you
good?
got the
Like,
loud?
yo, yeah, feel me?
You want to ask the dude in the corner of the
You're not
bar
gonna-
with the sunglasses on and shit.
You,
Hey, he gonna kidnap
you over
bro.
here
Like-
intruding on a click, like, yo, what's
Yo,
up? Man? Like,
exactly.
yo, nah,
All extra and shit like
who
that.
are you, bro?
Like, bro.
Back up.
And they can sense you're an outsider on top of that in the
Facts.
first place too.
Yeah.
So to me, I'm not saying it's every situation, but I feel like a lot of people are the victims of their own situation.
Yeah.
They bring it onto themselves, and then they be like, they victimize themselves after that, not realizing, nigga, the energy I brought into the situation is the reason why it came to me.
Well, a lot of times people
Or-
people victim them off. Go ahead. No,
Or it could be not just the energy, but it could be the lack of experience.
That
See,
too.
because there's, I mean, you have people with quadruple doctorates, right, from Yale and Harvard and Princeton,
But don't know shit about life.
don't know shit about the streets.
Facts.
And then you got people that got quadruple doctorates from the streets, and they could go anywhere on this planet, and they could still survive.
Facts.
And so, you have to be able to differentiate the two. Like, okay, are you just doing what you're doing because you have a lack of experience, or are you just fucking stupid?
To me, that's what separates
So-
what's intelligent and who's smart. Because to me, being intelligent and being smart is two
Two
different
different
vectors.
things. Absolutely.
Two different things. Intelligence comes naturally. Smart, anybody can work to be smart.
Yeah.
Anybody, you can put the work in. You can put the footwork in to be smart any day. But there's those few people where certain things just come naturally. You put them in situations, they know how to maneuver
it's
that
like
shit.
the difference between being book smart and street
And
smart.
street smart.
Exactly,
You know?
having common sense at the
Yeah.
same time. A lot of people don't have common sense.
Nah,
Common sense is not
that
that
shouldn't
fucking
be
common.
Common sense should not be called common sense.
Yo, fact.
If you
Because
got
sense.
sense,
That's it.
straight up and down.
That's why I don't say common
100%.
sense no more. I just be like, yo, sense. If you don't got sense.
I'm not gonna
Straight
lie, that
up.
just made me have a
And
flashback.
then you gotta be able to read body language,
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
you gotta know people.
Yeah,
bro.
give me a
Like,
flashback growing up as in a Jamaican
But
family.
that comes from
Yeah.
experience, though.
It do.
Because if you've never been
In situations
in the fire
that put,
like that,
Yeah, you would
to
never know.
force you to have to read body language, to listen,
Where
to
something can
conversations, when you see stuff on the cusp of being elevated, and you say, I gotta get out of here,
Fact.
or I gotta relocate, or I gotta move to a different spot right now because this shit get
This
ready to
ain't
get hot.
something's gonna escalate.
You know what I mean?
Something
Something's get
real
ready to
quick.
get jump off. That's all experience and knowledge that you take with you everywhere you go.
And then when you reflect and process
And when you
all
fr-
of these shits, that's when you actually can implement
That's
in the
when you-
future.
and you can
situations.
implement
That's
it.
why when niggas is
Exactly.
fighting,
Exactly.
I'm going the other way because somebody's gonna get shot, and I'm not dealing with it. I'm not catching nothing.
Absolutely.
Wait, I got a quick
A lot of
question.
people like to watch some shit.
I got a question that you said that.
I ain't watching no
Do you feel like you
Except
improve
on the
after every fight?
100%.
like a better fighter
If
after
you
every
if
fight?
you don't improve after every fight, you're failing in some
Yeah, put
type
the
of
gloves
area.
away.
Like
Yeah.
you gotta learn something out of everything. Even my fights where I get like a 30-second first round knockout, boom, there's something learned about that.
I hope
Feel
you
me?
get that.
So
What did you learn from you knocking a motherfucker out in 30 seconds?
Bro.
I gotta learn it. I gotta know what this was. I gotta know what this lesson is.
okay. Now, now, like I said, you gotta look deep into things sometimes.
Okay.
You got a 30-second knockout, boom. But was my preparation to this
That's what I
fight
was thinking,
in the
too.
right way?
Or
Did
was
I
it his fuck up?
right?
Was it on you
did I
or was
go
it
in
on the
there?
other party?
Did I knock him out and did I act the right way? Did I knock him out? Did I say the right things in the post interview? Did I knock him out and within those 30 seconds was I exposed in any way? Will that knockout move that I made there work in another fight? Like there's so
Chess
much
versus
to be
checkers.
learned. Like I'm telling you.
Okay. You got.
No, I'm telling you, there's always something to be learned. Like,
Yo, my
Watch the
nigga.
film.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you don't understand like how having this conversation with you is like blowing my mind in like so many aspects, right? Like, so to be the fact that you're in this career that's in a sense translate violence, but to speak the way you speak, blowing my mind already.
bro,
Like,
this is
that-
this is art. There's
the sweet science
there's
of
a-
boxing.
there's a
But
science to this.
But that's what makes it
100%.
great because
Absolutely.
you understand the art behind it. It's cool because a lot of people fucking have that gift of gab naturally. A lot of people sit and talk their shit into it. They can make it sound fucking good.
Sure.
But you don't gotta do that.
Word.
You can just talk.
Word.
And it just sounds good. Because that's just you.
Yeah.
There's a difference in that shit. There's a difference in forcing it to sound good and a difference when it just comes off, that shit's just fucking good.
Natural. Right.
It's, like that's just you, my nigga. So, and then to be like, yo, this nigga can sit here and have these conversations with you outside the ring, but when when you're watching him fight,
Word.
he's a monster.
Yeah, and I
He's
honestly,
a menace.
low key, I feel like that's what's gonna separate me from a lot of fighters out there, because maybe there's some fighters that they're great fighters, but they have no sense as to what it is to speak about. Like they don't know how to express themselves.
Facts.
They don't know how to translate it. They're not marketable. They're not promotable. Like
They can communicate properly in the right
exactly.
situation.
Where I feel like not only am no homo. I feel like I'm a handsome man. I feel like I possess the skills. I look the part. I could talk the talk. I could walk the walk.
So what up?
I'm the full package.
So what up? Exactly. So what up?
I'm
like I said, this is inspiring me because I made the Goku reference, but yo, bro, please make an anime. That's my anime. That's my idea for you, bro. Honestly, make an anime.
Popeye done made his anime.
Nah, but we need a spin-off and a recreation.
Google when I'm out of here. YouTube, One Hit Man versus Popeye.
Yo, somebody made that?
Yeah.
I gotta watch that.
Nah, bro, it's fire.
I gotta watch that.
It's dumb fire.
Because the whole time you're here talking, like,
Popeye is legitimately undefeated.
He's like the Goku of that realm, my nigga. I'm real shit. So, especially when he eat the spinach, nigga. When he eat the spinach, he goes Super Saiyan, my nigga.
They was thinking about making a Popeye versus the Incredible Hulk.
That would be fire. Nah, but I want an anime about your life, bro. Like,
nah, straight up.
I'm serious.
The book. Not like I'm just springing this on me right now. I've been telling everybody growing up, I'm gonna make a movie out of my life. I'm gonna make a book out of my life. Like, I'm telling you,
have a
so much that's gonna go into this book. Like, I'm not gonna inspire people that just box. I'm gonna inspire everybody. Everybody.
Nigga, you about to change the world.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucking greatness, but you are a legend before the prime, my nigga.
For sure.
And just the idea and how you want to go about this, like I said, just speaking and hearing you speak, I can connect it to different conversations, different aspects. Like I'm hearing when I'm talking to other artists and they're telling me how they go about their shit, and it's like that's how you go about it, but just in the boxing realm.
Straight up, but boxing and music actually have a lot in common. I'm telling you, the way you gotta blow up in music is almost the same way you gotta blow up in boxing.
Really?
Yeah, man. Like you think about it, if you making music, you could be the best musician, but you need to get booked in certain venues. You
gotta be heard by the right people.
And as soon as how you get heard by just fuck it, let me book this venue, let me perform here, until what? Somebody big sees you and be like, "Wow, no, you got talent. Let's get you in a better studio time. Let's get you right, and let's put you on a bigger platform." That's the same with boxing. They see you training right. Wow, that's good. Let me get you with some better trainers, and let's get you in a fight with this dude. So boxing and music actually go hand in hand.
So when you want to get big, let's beef with this person right here.
Straight
let's
up.
Have a whole beef with that.
Talk that shit. Let's make that fight happen.
Exactly. That's fire, yo.
Word.
Yo.
Music and boxing is hand in hand.
This is I'm excited. Yo,
this is definitely one of my favorites.
Yo, like I said, you are the champ, man. Outside of the ring, you are the champ.
And inside the ring.
And inside of the ring. Nah, he speaks that for himself.
Absolutely.
I don't gotta say it.
Nah,
all these speak that shit.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even gotta say that. That speaks for itself. But I think what's important is the person outside of the ring, yo. Like a lot of people need to understand who you are as a person because people need to stop saying you're fucking. Are you from East Hartford or from Hartford?
The thing is, I was born in Hartford. I was raised in East Hartford.
Because some people say you from East Hartford, and then some niggas say you from Hartford.
But the thing is, that's because I got kicked out at an early age. So I spent from like, I want to say 15 years old all the way up till now, which I'm 31 years old in Hartford.
So more than half your life was pretty much in
Hartford. I was born in Hartford. I spent like
couple years,
the first 6 years of my life in Hartford. But then I started going to East Hartford, so it's just East Hartford.
You're from Hartford, bro.
Yeah.
Because niggas be trying to, they split it up. Because, nigga, Hartford, I feel like East Hartford and Hartford give two different messages.
I can understand that. But
it's like, if you're from here, if you're from Connecticut, it just gives off two different messages.
Right, and I understand that. But I like to say to people that I'm from New England, feel me?
Okay.
And I'm putting on for America.
Okay.
So when people look at like, oh, you from Hartford, I'm looking at it at a wider spectrum. Like, nah, man, I'm putting on for America. Like for instance, I went to Saudi Arabia. I wasn't representing just Hartford, Connecticut. I was representing the U.S.
That's
That's
facts.
right.
That's facts.
Absolutely.
Nigga, that's crazy because this
Absolutely.
nigga made a point before. He was like, you know, the people who represent the U.S. is the athletes.
Mm-hmm.
They're the niggas
Other
who
than-
actually
yeah.
represent U.S. more than anybody. It's not the
Yeah.
politicians. It's the fucking athletes. When you have the Olympics,
Yeah.
all them shits right there. Those are the people who are gonna determine what country is really great. You know, those are the things. So you, in a sense, I get where you're coming from. You're not putting on like when you put on for America, people can then dissect it and be like, he's from Connecticut. Then they can dissect it even more and be like, he's from Hartford. So. And the end.
And to not to
No,
interrupt
go
you,
ahead.
but like to say that you putting on from Hartford is a little bit of a cherry on top of the ice cream.
It
Because
is.
let me tell you something. Like to grow up in Hartford, to grow up with all the adversity that comes with it. A lot of people don't know that to live in Hartford. That's a lot, man.
It's not easy getting out of
That's
here.
a lot.
Some people don't understand when Hartford consume you, you're done.
100%.
There's a lot of people who've never left Hartford.
There's people to this day that
Never
feel
got
like,
out
oh, you
there.
from Hartford?
Ever,
Oh,
man.
you probably not going nowhere
Yeah.
because this shit cutthroat.
Yeah,
Feel
and then
me?
they'll sit here and tell you that you're not gonna go nowhere because they didn't go nowhere.
Yo, but I've been blessed to
There's a
flip
lot
the
of people
script
like that out here.
because in Hartford I've been getting nothing but love.
Yeah.
Like you said, you was talking to
'Cause
Fuego
you
Bass
had-
the other
yeah.
day.
I think-
you talking Banzanero. You talking to Don ZOP. You talking to like
Some
all
of the biggest names in
some of the
CT
biggest
right now.
names in CT
And I'm
right
talking to
now.
the
That's
champ.
huge.
And I'm talking to the champ.
And I was just taking pictures the other day with the mayor.
Fact.
I
had
was-
to stay rep. We had to stay rep on here.
Bruh, I'm telling you, I'm making moves that I feel like Hartford has never truly seen. Where I'm getting love from not only the politicians to the
Your
musicians,
neighbor.
to the random Joe Schmoes
Facts.
that
the nigga
be
that work
on
at Burger
Franklin
King.
Ave.
The
Like,
nigga that work
fuck
at
it.
fact.
I'll
The
take
nigga
all
walking
the
on the
love
Little
I can
Caesars
get.
on Sisson Street.
Straight up and down. And that's not
love that.
And that's not only
That's huge.
That's not only the South End. I'll be in the North End too.
But no, you have all of Connecticut on your back though. You can literally go anywhere in Connecticut and niggas. Yo, bro, I spent all day just watching videos of how people come and fucking interact with you. Bro.
Word.
Like,
Hey, yo, that's not because I'll be telling people, yo, I run these streets.
As you
And-
should.
Yo, and hold on, because now, when I say I run these streets, an average listener right now is probably
Don't
thinking
understand.
like, yeah, they don't understand. They probably like, oh, this dude really think he run these streets. No,
No, nigga.
no, you don't understand.
You run these streets.
I run from the south end to the north end and back.
talking about jogging.
I run.
talking
Like
about
I
jogging.
literally jog.
He
From the
literally-
south end,
Now
run
talking
up
about
Jordan Lane,
dominating
down Fairfield
You're
Avenue,
lying.
touch
Talking about
Assistant.
jogging.
You're lying.
I'm on Farmington Ave,
That's right.
cut all the way down to Asylum. Now I'm on Main Street, cutting it back to my gym that's in the south end. I run these
This is a
streets,
snippet.
bruh.
It's
Like
jogging.
you really
This is
don't
a snippet.
understand, like, bro, like
You
I'm
run
really out here
these
running
streets,
these
literally.
Literally, I'm not talking about I run these streets. I'm saying I run these streets,
Can't
bruh.
nobody say
Yo,
nothing.
nobody
Your foot
can
is
tell
on the
me
ground
nothing.
all day.
Yo, my blood, sweat, and tears had touched this ground. I took my feet off. There's blood on my feet, bro. Like,
You are
I'm
Hartford.
Seriously, yo, I'm
when they say Hartford
for
has
real,
it, they
like,
mean they have the champ as well.
100%, bro.
Ah,
Yo, 100%.
that's how I know we gonna be great.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
That's how I know we gonna be fucking great. Yo, you inspired me. Yo, I don't think you
I
understand.
think
I really don't think you understand, bro. He gonna get it, but I don't think you understand the motivation you just instilled with me from talking to you today, my nigga. After this, I'm gonna walk into every room even more now that I'm that nigga.
ain't nobody
Straight
tell me
up.
shit.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me
Can't
shit.
nobody tell me nothing.
Nobody, because at the end of the day, when I walk in a room, you looking at me. Who him right here? Or if you be like, oh, I know him. It's either that. It's one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
I love the energy you Yo, I see why you got fucking 16 knockouts, bro.
Word.
I feel like you just walk into that. When you walk in there, you looking at that nigga and be like, I'm gonna knock you out, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna knock you out. We ain't leaving out until I knock you out.
Word.
I love that shit, yo. Cause it's like, and then the fact that how you comparing this to like all the artists, I just feel like everything that I did led me up to this episode.
Yo, and it's all love, man. I'm telling
All
you,
love.
There's nothing different from a lick to an average Joe to a millionaire sitting next to me. I'm gonna treat you the same, and that's what love, man. I'm telling you,
real though.
Ain't no different.
If we put you in the ring with a lick, that would be great marketing.
No, it won't. What type of fucked up shit is that, bro? What the fuck?
Thank you very much. 'Cause that's not happening.
That's not what type of shit is that.
That's not happening.
I know it's not, but the idea that
You know what?
shit is
You know
funny as hell.
to give you a peace of mind, though, my gym, Four Roads Boxing, is located in the south end of Hartford. We get all types of licks that
so you
come
got
in.
all the licks that
And,
come out there.
When somebody come in like, yo, I just want to fight somebody, I'm like, why don't you get in the ring? I'm gonna just work on my defense. Just go ahead and throw a mill at me. Go ahead, I'll be straight, you know. So it happens all the time, actually. So
That's funny.
Yeah, no, it actually happens all the time. So you
But
know,
that ain't happening.
I hope it don't happen.
I'm gonna jump in there for the champ. On the
Yo, but the idea of that though,
the idea.
that's gold, yo.
nah, but yo,
2 licks fighting is gold. A lick and a boxer, bro, that's unfair. Like, why would you do that?
nah, I just work on my defense. They
Right,
get
you
tired,
dodge,
they get out
yeah.
the ring, they thank me for my
They
time.
gonna give up.
Unorthodox. There you go. You fight unorthodox.
Nah, but not for nothing. That's probably a good reason why I have been getting a lot of love from the hood, because yo, I'm dead ass serious when I say I will do 25 rounds of straight defense. I get everybody that be in the
They come
hood
swing at
to come
you.
to the gym, just swing at me, try and beat my ass. I'm gonna do nothing but run
dodge.
away and dodge your punches. I bust down like 25 rounds, and people be like, "Damn, yo, how the fuck no one can hit him?"
Damn.
Like, yo, I'm
We
telling
see
you.
why you the champ, nigga.
I was
Hey.
gonna say, all right, my fault.
And I'm just saying, when you do things like that, not only does it show your passion for the sport,
Your
but it
determination.
shows it shows them what true skills I possess. Like, listen, I don't need to hit you to beat you.
Boxing
By
is
the end
tired.
of this round, you gonna be dumb tired, throwing up on the side of
Facts.
the room while I'm still going another round with the
next person. Facts.
So that was,
And the proof is in the pudding. You can ask people at the gym. I be 25 when I go in there. I be like, I can't even spar people in the hood because it would feel like I'm taking advantage of them. So what I do is I just work on my defense. Work around, and they
just let
know
them get they
they
shit
know
off.
the deal,
Yeah.
and they feel like they rocks off by getting tired, throwing punches off, and I'm getting my work by staying away from those wild punches. You know, so
Because honestly, that's
you know,
what,
it's a
nigga, if you
win-win.
can dodge a wild punch, imagine dodging a punch that was trained to punch you.
Right, 100%.
But that's the whole. I mean,
No, you good.
But that's the whole key, as far as having a team and behind them, because ain't no licks coming in sparring with him, ain't no random cats coming in sparring with him. This is the champ,
Facts.
and so it's about the mindset, it's about the purpose, right? It's about the perspective, and so everybody that's coming in from here on out, in terms of sparring partners, is going to be people who are similar to who he's about to
and
fight.
where he can get
No,
as a fighter.
to who he is about to fight.
Okay.
So,
Okay, I got you.
So if Champ is about to fight a southpaw, we
want to be working with.
we working with southpaws.
100%. But that's more on a serious level.
On the
like,
business
business
side.
side.
Okay,
That's the
right,
business
right,
side
right.
of it.
On-
But I feel like
that's where I'm at. I'm
Nah, but that's where you
you're
come
Always
in.
been
Yeah,
there.
no,
Always
okay.
been there.
I'm
But
over here.
You're
that's
more
the-
on the
I love
serious
that
side.
balance.
I'm on the
When
serious
I'm
side.
working with, like, to be serious, to get me prepared the right way for the right fight, that's how we gonna go about things.
Absolutely.
But as far as
Off-season,
preparing
like off-season.
myself to becoming the people's champ,
Right.
yeah, I
That's how
get
you
in
do
there
it.
with that lick. I get in there with that lick. Let me dodge a few punches. I ain't gonna hit him. I ain't gonna hurt him. Feel me? But I ain't gonna cap. Like I get in there with anybody. I don't care if they 10 years old or if they 40 years old or they want to get in there and
Come
throw
swing
some
at
punches.
you.
Come swing at me. I believe that much of my skill set to get away from these punches. You're not gonna hurt me. Feel me? And I feel like that is what has been making me the
Great.
people's champ.
Yeah.
Feel me? Because a lot of people, they feel like, all right, I go in there, like, just take this in perspective. If I go in there with somebody and I rock his shit, they'll probably be like, yeah, he's good, but they won't respect me.
Facts.
Yeah, man, why you do that to him?
Right.
Facts.
Now I go in there with somebody like that, and I get out the way of those
You letting them
punches.
do their thing,
They be like,
yeah.
"Wow, you let me swing at you, you didn't even swing back, yo, home
You
nice,
guys just
man,
punched
home
him.
official,
He was
like,
tired.
yo, I respect
Yeah.
home,
Facts.
like home didn't even throw any punches back, like yo, home
Facts.
different, like
And they
I like him,
And they gonna follow
Feel
everything
me?
you do
Right.
from there on out.
100%.
Like
So,
I said, nigga, you're a genius, my nigga.
So, have you had any of your boys like, yo, I could do this shit, and you take them through a day?
Oh, 100%. 100%. Let me tell you something. There is nothing more cringier than people that feel that they can do what you do.
Yes.
Like, why do you think what I'm doing is so
That easy.
easy?
Facts.
Like, why do you think you could do exactly what I'm doing? Like,
Effortlessly.
you know what?
Yeah. Come on, man.
Come to the gym, and 99% of the time it isn't me putting it on him, but I'll be like, listen, this kid has been training for a few months now. Why don't you get in the ring with him? Let me, I bet.
This a
He
newbie
go
right
in
here.
there. Let me
Whoop
tell you
his ass,
something.
light his
Yo,
ass up.
and yo, not only do they get a newfound respect for me, but they get a respect for the sport
sport,
itself.
facts.
They be like, wow,
This ain't easy.
this shit is different. This shit ain't easy. This takes a lot. You know what I
With
mean?
some grown men and with some teenagers. And
Straight
let
up
them
and
get
down.
beat.
Let me tell you something. I've had a kid that I had been training since he was 11 years old. He's about 15, about to turn 16 years old. I put that boy in with 25-year-olds, 30-year-olds.
He rocked
And
that
that
shit.
boy be putting it on him. I'm telling you, that boy be doing something different to where they be like, damn, I'm a grown-ass man. I'll let this little 15-year-old put it on me like
Ego.
that.
Hurt the
Like,
ego.
nah, okay, I respect boxing, and this ain't for me. Like, you know, so I'm telling you, boxing will 100% humble your ass.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Word.
I actually want to get into boxing myself, but more of the
The
just
cardio,
training.
the working out,
Yeah.
and just to
Yeah,
get
I
your
ain't-
hands
I ain't
right
about to
for
take
more
Exactly.
self-defense.
That's what
Yo,
I'm
I'm
doing.
telling you,
Hell
no, but like, yo, I highly recommend boxing for everybody because this is a life skill.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Like,
You take a
especially
lot from it.
and especially for women though. Like, yo,
Facts.
I be telling women all the time. I be like, yo, what if you are here sitting there with your Louis Vuitton bag, and now somebody grabbing your bag and
Facts.
they pulling your bag? What you gonna do?
How you gonna handle yourself?
How you gonna
You know
handle
what? If you have
yourself?
them skills, you punch that motherfucker right in the
100%.
shit.
Or in even a worse scenario, if we want to touch upon that subject, what if a man tries to like violate you?
Try to kidnap you.
What are you gonna do then?
Hit the fetal position.
You want to
or
be
protect yourself.
stick that 1-2 hook up a jab,
hell yeah.
Or at least
You wanna
put up
be
a
able to
fight.
stick
Or at
all
least
that.
put up a fight.
Grab that motherfucker. Know how to do judo.
I mean, at least enough to like boom and get
Exactly.
away.
Yeah.
Just to
You
put
feel me?
yourself in a fighting chance. so
Boxing
to
ain't
speak.
just a sport; it's a life skill.
Facts.
I truly do believe that, because I wanted to do boxing and take up like a little bit of MMA, because I feel like just to have.
Oh
those
yeah,
basic
learn how to break somebody.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. The difference, yo, because I respect UFC, MMA to the fullest, but boxing is the most classiest and strategic sport of combat
it.
sports.
Really?
UFC, MMA, that's barbaric.
Yeah,
That's barbaric. Like,
Yeah.
yo, OD, like there's no class in that. Like,
Alright, that is
yo,
actually a good
there's no-
point.
yo, let me tell you, when you boxing, like, boom, 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 no, get up, get up, get
Yeah,
up,
facts.
get up,
Hey,
Alright,
facts.
boom, 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 no,
Facts.
get up, you done?
Facts.
Alright, bet, feel me?
MMA
UFC,
fight?
that's different. You take this foot to your face.
And you on the ground, boom, boom.
But that's
I
why
don't
they
like
call
that.
it. That's why they call boxing a sweet science. It's called the sweet science of boxing
Facts.
because there's skill behind it. There's
There's an art.
There's an art behind it. There's thinking behind it. There's so many things behind boxing that is and not taking anything away from MMA. Because that's a skill too, and that's a science too. You know what I mean? That jujitsu stuff
Facts.
and learning how to do all that kind of stuff and grappling and all that kind of stuff, man, that's a science as well. But when you can learn how to box without kicking people, without elbowing
hands.
people,
Face to face, man to man.
and without
That's a hand.
And not to interrupt, but
Go.
I've had people that are up there in UFC, up there in MMA, that do all those different type of combat sports that say that although they do punch, they kick, they knee, they elbow, they grapple, boxing is the
Different.
hardest
Absolutely.
sport.
You saw what happened when Conor got in the ring.
Absolutely.
You seen that?
Bro, please
Absolutely.
make an anime. Like, everything you're telling me, you understand, I'm referring, like, you just made me think of Tekken, the new Tekken anime that just dropped.
You know what I'm
Like,
just-
when he was being trained by, like, by his master,
Who Tekken? Who is
Tekken.
that?
You never
Tekken,
saw
the video game,
the video game
Tekken.
Tekken.
I'm
Tekken.
55.
No, Tekken.
So you saw that era then, right?
Tekken is alongside with Street Fighter.
That's what I'm saying. Tekken
Yeah.
go back.
Street Fighter. Come on.
I do know Street. I heard of Street
Yeah.
Fighter.
Mortal Kombat.
I heard of
It's
Mortal
like
Kombat.
that. It's like that.
Come on.
Yeah,
bro.
so they
I'm
just
a
came out with an
old
animation
shit
for it.
alongside of
I'm
that.
an old school dad. Like,
Atari?
yeah, Atari, Pac-Man.
Nah, but the Street Fighter go
Yeah,
back.
Street Fighter go back. Yeah, so they just made an anime out of it, and it's like when he was being trained, it's like first he was trained with fighting with arms only. Like you couldn't attack with your feet. You only have to fight with arms. Then after that, his feet. So it's like you just saying all of that, my nigga. Like if you break your life down and break down the process how you go about shit, it's a fucking cinematic feature, nigga.
And yo, don't get me wrong, feel me? And I want everybody to hear this. I don't want this to seem like I could go into y'all territory and make some power moves. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I guess ultimately what I'm trying to say is, if you are in MMA or UFC and punching the dude ain't working, you could kick him.
Dude,
Facts. You have another option.
And if
break that
kicking don't
motherfucker
work,
down.
you can elbow him.
Right.
If elbowing don't work, you could grapple him.
Fact.
If grappling don't work, then take it to the ground and start trying to grapple him from there.
People don't understand
And-
the mentality
There-
that goes behind
There's
that.
a lot
though.
of
But also
options.
the
There's a lot of outs.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Exactly.
more you can
in
deal
a
with.
sense, you're in more of a box when
Right.
it comes to boxing.
In boxing, listen, them hands gotta work.
You have to.
And if you ain't able to stick the jab, if you ain't able to hit him with that power shot, if you ain't
gonna
able
get
to
hit.
work them works, you finish.
Fact.
There's no other option. Dude. You
no way
can't
out.
grab,
Yeah, it don't
you
matter.
can't hold, you can't knee, you can't kick,
can't
you
elbow.
finish. You all out of
Facts.
options.
Right.
So and a lot of people feel like, oh, but you're doing a lot more in UFC that might work for your stamina. No. In boxing, you gotta let them hands go. And UFC, if for whatever reason I land up on top of you, I could take a breather.
Yeah.
Facts.
We can
you
we
probably gonna take a
we
break,
can
too, so
we
you gonna
could
rest.
be breathing
That's right.
all the way up
All
until
the-
when the ref
right.
wants to step us up, break us up, and
the-
let it start again.
Or the
Nigga,
bell
I was
ring.
actually watching one of your fights, and I feel like one of the niggas kept making his mouthpiece fall out because he wanted to take
Right.
a fucking breather.
Or he'll grab you.
Yeah, like I feel
Right.
like he was getting his ass beat so many times. This nigga let it like. Those are like the strategic shit niggas be trying to play just to get their hands up, or they know if they do it long enough, it take you at your zone. You're no longer in that mindset where it's
Right.
like I'm beating your ass, nigga. I know what I already got planned. You pause. It's like with basketball, you know, when you have the adrenaline pause down, you slow down. They call a timeout. It's like you don't know how to pick up where you left off. So it's like a lot of people be playing the tactics with you. How do you get over those? Damn, I don't want to keep going to fucking interview, my nigga, because we obviously here talking about a lot of shit.
Hey man, I'm here all night.
Yeah, we can fucking talk all night, nigga.
You on the weed, I'm on the whiskey. Man, we
Roll
can be
up
here
again.
all week, man.
Yeah,
I'm
I roll up
telling you,
again. Let's
we
do
ain't
that shit.
Alright, we here.
Exactly. So a lot to
talk
fucking
all
talk
night.
about,
Come
yo.
on, man.
Hey, look,
Nah,
this
talk
is
about
alright. So
Fuck it, go
speaking
ahead.
of that,
I'm gonna roll up.
this is one of them things. I sacrifice this shit. You ain't think I'm gonna hear about this shit later? You was there all fucking night. I'm like, yo, listen. I did it for the champ. Fuck
Hey,
you, mean?
you ain't the only one. I was
Straight
just
up
texting
and
my
down.
wife just now.
Hey,
So you ain't the only one.
A little bit.
I'm
And
at,
nah,
It's all good, bro.
Bro, like, to be honest with you, I don't know. I can't keep fucking saying this. I'm really excited about this, and just I don't know. Every time you speak and the way you articulate yourself, it's like a whole dimension of who you are as a person outside of the boxer, my nigga. And I feel like that's huge. Just being able to understand you outside of the ring, I think like that's huge. Cause we can always fucking pull up YouTube, watch those big fights, and know what it's like for you to have that game face on,
Right,
that
right,
mean mug on,
right.
and shit like that. But it's like to have you be able to sip with us and fucking laugh with us and joke with us, my nigga.
Straight up.
That helps make you that people's
Word.
champ as well too. At the end of the day, to be real.
Yeah, they gotta know, man. Like I'm telling you, like a lot of people would
Good.
win these belts and keep them on the shelf or keep them in the gym, let me tell you something. I won these belts for us. We all gotta celebrate this. Feel me? So I didn't win this for me. I didn't win this to keep this at my house. I won this for us. So when I be at like, for
showing that shit out.
We went to the Hype Fest the other day.
Yes, you did. We did.
They need to see these belts.
Facts.
Right.
And everybody was taking pictures with you too,
I
nigga.
went, Benny the Butcher and Fuego Base was performing the other day. I came with all the belts, man. I need to show them like, yo, what up now? We
I'm out here winning champ too.
You doing big things in your lane, and I'm
doing big things in my lane. Let's come together.
100%.
That's how it is, but that's how we make Connecticut like that celebrity state.
Straight up.
Because it's like
celebrity, bro. Honestly,
nigga, we in the room with a celebrity right now.
But this is the thing, bro. This is the thing, right?
This is a celebrity right here.
I'm not even joking.
No,
that's part of our team. That's
bro.
I
told you we're
that was
excited
by
about
design.
this.
That's part of our team.
Look where we at.
I brag about having you on this podcast, bro. I brag about having you on this podcast. I posted a status today saying, damn, yo, we really get to sit and talk with the champ. Just the feedback we were getting around, my nigga. I had people who grew up with me telling me, bro, this is huge.
Word.
That's what I mean, my nigga.
But you see what you're saying? You see what he just said? He went to Hype Fest, went to Fuego Base, saw Benny the Butcher brought the belts. Where he at right now?
Mm-hmm.
Still doing his shit.
At We the Whiskey's bringing the belts with us.
Exactly. You see here,
us,
nigga. I'm looking at all the abbreviations on that shit, my nigga. You're really over here conquering.
Can I throw something out there?
Please do.
So it's all about perspective, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I get that.
And so there's things that was ordained and divine for us to have happen in our lives.
It was meant to happen.
It was meant to happen. It was ordained. It was meant for Pop to come in my life and for me to come in.
Because I wanted to ask about that too. Because you from Philly and you came to Connecticut and then y'all.
It's coming. Whenever y'all ready.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that when it's your time.
So it was meant for us to come together. It was meant for us to all meet up at Hype Fest.
Facts.
It was meant for y'all to come over to.
Because I actually emailed him a couple days before we actually met at Hype Fest. I honestly did. I slid in the emails.
Okay.
Yeah, I was serious about this interview.
Did he respond to you?
Not yet.
No.
I'm terrible with the emails.
But we met at Hype Fest. And I said that to him at Hype Fest. I was like, bro, I just emailed you.
But to my point, even though he didn't respond to your email, it was still ordained for you to meet with us at some point, and it just so happened that it was 2 or 3 days later that you sent the email that we linked up at Hype Fest.
Basically, we were gonna meet up already, but me doing my part,
we was gonna meet up regardless.
Just made it more sweeter.
We was gonna meet up regardless.
Because I just walked up to you, we just introduced ourselves, and it was just off that.
And it was popping.
And honestly, you guys were one of the few booths that I felt like channel weed and whiskey.
Well, we was one of the promoters.
No, I get that, but I'm talking about personality. I'm talking about personality.
Personality-wise,
right. I feel like when we went over there, you guys made us comfortable.
It's a vibe.
Exactly.
Right.
You
well, shout out to Puff and Go Smoke Shop. That's my brother.
It was fire.
Smiley, Drea, that's my brother, and that's my sister. So we do things and we do it together. So I got the bourbon, I got the liquor, and I got the apparel, and they got the smoke. So every time that we do some events, we're all together. So shout out to Smiley, shout out to Drea, shout out to Puff and Go Smoke Shop.
That's dope.
Yeah. And so and then here you guys come. So no matter what happened, no matter what obstacles, we was meant to be here right now. Y'all talking to the champ right now. And we pushing it forward from here.
I'm glad it's going to be in both of our documentaries.
You know what that means, right? You better win your next match.
100%.
By far. Like, guaranteed.
I'm winning every match.
Matter of fact, you better win probably before the third round.
Honestly, to be honest with you?
That's what I was saying. Turns out how it's looking, even if I lose, I'ma still win. Like, I take W's even I take W's even in my losses.
Facts. Even when we lose, we win. Facts, nigga.
I haven't taken a loss yet.
Absolutely.
You still undefeated.
That's 100%.
For sure.
Yo. I can't keep stressing this, my nigga. Like, I'm in the presence of fucking greatness right now, yo.
Word.
I don't know. Like, I know I asked you what you envision for him, but I know what I envision for you, my nigga. Like, I see you in those conversations of some of the greatest that did it.
Word.
You know?
Let's do it.
Like, one of the greatest that stepped through and be like, I want to be one of the best boxers that's fucking out there.
Change the sport.
And honestly, I see that, and not to sound on some cocky shit, but I
No,
see that for
there's no
myself.
cocky
We
shit.
talk this shit all the time.
We talk that shit.
all the time. That's why I said no humbleness.
No humbleness
Talk your
in that shit.
I see myself being on movies. I see myself
I just
making
told you I
music.
want the
I see
anime
myself
for you.
doing all different types of
Exactly.
areas that's gonna blow me. Like, yo, I really feel like I'm about to be like leveling up on
The next
top of
Rocky
leveling
movie
up.
series,
Like,
nigga. The next Creed series, nigga.
There's gotta be more room for Popeye the Sailor Man Rivera. Like, and I want to show the world that I'm capable of representing y'all in the right way.
Nigga, you are already doing it. Mm-hmm. You're a great fighter.
But the fact that you are here, it means that there's more room for greatness.
Nah, let me say this real
There's
quick.
a new age coming, bro. There's a new age coming.
Let me say
There's
this real
different
quick.
people coming up.
Nigga, you're a great fighter. Your hands is immaculate. I don't know about me. I'm one of those people. I like to tap into the deeper stuff. Bro, as a human, you're amazing, my nigga.
Word. Hey, yo, not to chime in too much on this.
Chime in.
Yo, but we got a new invention coming soon that we going to, yo, I'm telling you, that's going to revolutionize
The world.
The art of combat boxing or combat sports for that matter.
So y'all got business
Yo,
shit really
I'm
working
telling
outside of this. Y'all niggas is going to be great.
There is something
He not
that
trying to say
that will
much, but he
truly
looking like-
leave our mark.
You don't
It
know
will
yet.
truly leave our mark on this earth, like well after we're gone.
So we're going to remember Richard Popeye the Sailor
I just told
Rivera
you, this
for
is gonna
life.
be in the documentary. This is
100%.
not right here.
Let me tell you
okay?
something. The one of my biggest fears in life is being forgotten. And not just being forgotten of where I'm at right now, but like
In history.
being forgotten
And what you did
in
to
history
this world.
or so well I'm well after. What breaks my heart right now and nowadays is going up to kids and they don't know who Michael Jackson is. That breaks
that
my
shit-
heart.
'Cause he's a
That
humanitarian.
truly breaks my heart. You don't know who Prince is. You don't know who Michael Jackson
Facts.
is. You don't know who these greats that came
shaped
up.
the world.
That shaped the, like, if it wasn't for school that's really like implying most of the stuff, you wouldn't know about Martin Luther King.
Facts. Honestly, I don't think they teach anything about him no more.
That blows
I
my
tell this
mind.
shit,
Nigga, they don't teach 9/11 properly no
Yo,
more.
and that honestly hurts my heart when I think that one day I'll be forgotten. So that with that thought in mind,
you gotta do everything you gotta do.
I gotta do everything I possibly can do to be remembered one way or another. And I feel like whether I'm gonna do it in the boxing ring, I'm gonna do it within my community, I'm gonna do it within making this invention where that's gonna completely blow and revolutionize combat sports. Whatever I gotta do to become remembered.
You might just be the nigga who will get remembered for who wants to be remembered.
Honestly, straight up, whatever it has to come to, honestly, that I feel like I can die happily knowing that with this, I will be remembered.
I'm gonna take a shot to that.
Me too, because that's exactly how I feel with my life.
Yo,
Can
you
I,
about to be remembered.
can
Go
I
ahead,
jump in there?
Chime in.
Chime
Chime the fuck in.
Yeah, that's my little brother. I love him. I love him. I love him to death. Right? But to piggyback off of what he was saying, we're remembered, right? Based off of the legacy that we established and the foundation that we established right now. And we're not just remembered based off the legacy, but it's not a whole lot of what you say.
It's a whole lot of what you do.
No.
Okay, correct me. I stand corrected.
It's about how you make people feel.
Oh, I love that response. That's facts. Because the way you make somebody
So,
feel is always going to be remembered
It's
for
always,
life.
they're going to remember you for,
For
life.
life.
They probably not gonna remember
Right.
your name. They probably don't even remember.
But you're gonna remember how you made them
remember
feel.
how you made me feel. So that's why Michael Jackson and Prince will
Oh,
always be remembered.
Because they
Because
left impacts
even though
on
the younger
people.
generation may not know who they are,
We do.
I know who Michael
I
Jackson
know who Michael is.
I know how he made me feel.
And I'm only 29.
But I'm 55.
Exactly. So
we
the
the
difference
same
between
age.
us right now, so it's like,
Even though I wasn't moonwalking with the red jackets and the gloves and shit,
it's all good. But I still wish for it.
I still remember how he made me feel.
Exactly.
I remember how Prince made me feel when I was trying to smash on the side.
Facts!
And I put on Truly Adore You, right? So if we know Prince, it's like, Truly Adore You, right?
Facts.
So we throw them songs on and we know how they
It
make
takes
me
you
feel.
back to like a blast to the
takes me
past. It
back.
takes you to a moment in life.
Exactly.
breaks my
And so for all of us, the podcast, the things that you guys are doing is phenomenal.
Thank you.
And you're reaching people and you're touching people. And they're going to remember you
All the time.
all the time, not because of what we're talking about,
But how we make them
because
feel.
how you make them feel.
You know, it's funny, right? I was with my plug the other day, right?
You gotta throw it in there.
That's serious.
You gotta throw it in
All
there.
out joint right there. Let's go
Yeah,
with
so I was
it,
with my
baby.
plug the other day, right? So over the years, I became really close to my plug. I'm one of those people who truly believe never buy weed from somebody you're not cool with.
For sure.
That's a fact.
For sure.
Okay.
I'm a big advocate on
That's
that.
a definite right there.
I'm a
sure.
big advocate. If I don't
Especially
know,
nowadays with all that goofy
if
shit
I don't know
going
where
on
my
right
drugs
now.
is coming from, I don't
don't
want
trust
it.
it. I don't
If
want
you
it.
can't
Right,
tell
I
me
don't,
what,
I don't be smoking weed.
I know, I get-
as
I'm
of
not
right
doing
now.
it.
Nobody's store that I don't know.
enlighten
you're
me.
learning.
Enlighten
You're
me.
learning. You're learning. So me right now, like when it comes to you doing those type of shit, you don't just go to anybody and just do it. Because first of all, a lot of people are selling weed and don't even know what the fuck they're selling.
Yep.
Right.
These niggas are selling weed and making whole new names for it, and it's not even what it is.
Yep.
These niggas are selling weed as PGRs.
Yep.
PGRs is basically chemically grown weeds.
Right.
These niggas are just putting chemicals on their shit and call it gas.
Right.
So when you get a head high, you really just literally got a head
Busy
high.
as fuck.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
that's all it is. You're
Right.
smoking chemicals.
Right.
So I'm with my plug the other day, and he told me, he was like, "Yo, bro, you wanna know when I knew I had it? I was chilling one day, and he was like, yo, it's not even about me selling weed. I gotta sell me.
Right. Absolutely.
I gotta
dude
sell
And the
me.
dude he's talking about definitely sells himself.
Like, my nigga, like, when a nigga come back, like, all right, say my plug not around right now, right? I cop weed from you. You didn't give me a good experience.
I'm never buying.
I'm not coming back to you.
Never again.
I guarantee you that for a fact.
You
The
made
only
me-
way you ever get me back as a customer is everybody else failed.
Or if that shit was that good, then I have
That's
to
the
go back.
only way.
But you guys understand that concept goes back to the histories.
Yeah.
It's sales 101.
101. You don't. It's not your product that you're selling.
Motherfucker,
Selling
wait too
yourself.
You're
long.
selling yourself.
You told me
Absolutely.
you around the corner and you come in 20 minutes. I'm not.
I'm not gonna
coming
I'm not
back
gonna
to
hit you.
I'm not
Exactly.
coming back.
Exactly.
But I guess it makes it harder now that weed is low key being legalized.
Not really.
No,
where,
it's not. 'Cause
like,
I don't
you
want.
got
I don't want legal weed.
dispensaries.
I don't want it.
I'm not even about to. Yeah.
I
First
don't
of all, I
want
don't
it.
want legal
It's
weed.
trash.
Like that. Yeah, it's garbage.
It's trash.
It's not worth it.
It's
And it's
overpriced
overtaxed.
trash. It's overpriced trash, bro.
Yeah,
it's
it's garbage.
overpriced mediocre weed at best.
Bullshit.
Once in a while, you're gonna come across a strain that really hits, but most of the time, you're really paying for a weed that it really took 3 months before it got bottled.
3
I'm
months.
gonna shout out Puff and Go Smoke Shop right now. I'm gonna have to.
Did they have local farmers? They have local growers? That's the only way you're gonna get the closest to fresh
I
weed.
believe
Locally
so.
sourced farm
Did you
farm.
guys talk to them guys?
Not yet. I spoke to somebody
No,
from
next
them.
to the booth that was
I
next to
know
mine.
exactly what you're talking about
Yeah.
because they're one of the first booths I went to. I'm a
Yeah.
smoker.
Okay, right.
I'm a smoker.
Did you
So,
try it?
I didn't try nothing there yet because to be honest with you, I had my own weed. I'm one of those people.
Right,
I bring my
right.
own. I bring my own weed and whiskey
Anywhere,
everywhere I go.
bro.
So
I'm super picky, like super picky.
I'll tell you what. Because that's my brother, that's my sister. I got you.
Say less,
Just
my
for
nigga.
something to try.
Yes, I'm with that, and
then-
I'll let you know if it's it or not.
Not to take you away from your plug and all that kind of
I
stuff.
would never go away from my plug.
But
'Cause
again,
he's my friend. He's my friend. So I would
that's
never leave my friend.
That's your family.
Exactly.
And so,
exactly.
and so it's from the ordained, and we all were meant to be together and
We gonna make
connect
something
and all
work.
that kind of stuff.
Because business never step on each other.
But for us, that's
Never.
not business. That's just family. That's just
Exactly.
relationships.
It's looking out for each other.
Exactly, because it's building relationships. You can have somebody that had, again, I'm going to use that example, 5 degrees, and they were so smart and all that kind of stuff, but they wasn't connected. And you can have another person that went to high school or didn't even graduate from high school. What school did you go to?
I graduated
Synergy.
from Synergy.
Got
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
Somebody graduated from Synergy High School, but they got the charisma, they got the desire,
personality.
they got the determination,
drive.
they got the drive, and they got the personality, and they make connections and relationships.
They do it naturally. They don't have to be taught how to do
They
it.
become millionaires before the person that got 5 degrees.
Who's actually working on becoming a millionaire?
Because it's not
Every day.
it's not always about what you know.
It's about who you know
It's
and the
about who
connections
you know
that
and the
you can
connection
make
that you have. There you go.
You could bring a horse to a lady, but you can't force him to drink.
There you go.
That's facts.
There
And
you
quick side note to Synergy. If it wasn't for y'all, I would have never graduated. I appreciate you, Synergy. Yo, mad love to y'all. I appreciate y'all.
I got a diploma because of y'all.
If it wasn't for y'all, I would have never graduated.
I ain't gonna hold you. The teacher at Windsor High did the same shit for me.
Amen.
I had to take one test, bro, to pass, and she was like, I was like, oh, what I get? She was like, you passed, don't worry about it. I was like, no, what I get? She's like, nah, don't worry about it, you
Don't
passed.
worry about it, you passed.
Yeah, I was like,
That's
all
what
right,
we-
cool.
good luck,
That's what we
thanks.
doing.
I'm
Yeah,
walking.
so, all right, fuck it. I put a story out there too, right? Fuck it, right? It's almost done, but put a little bit
No,
more.
don't worry. I got a case in the car. So,
So,
if y'all listen,
here's a story for
you
me,
ride
right?
the big
Shout out
dog.
to Penelope by Goofy, right? Get Goofy. It's called Get Goofy with Penelope.
Yeah, goofy with Penelope.
I like that. That's a right there.
That's right.
It's the
Shout
good
out.
stuff.
Yeah, I love this shit. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh, we need another bottle.
That's
don't
real
I don't
bourbon
think we ever
whiskey.
Hey, yo, we've never finished the bottle on weed and
No,
whiskey.
we never. This is
So
the
put
first
that-
time.
That's the first one.
It's the first time you clear the fifth.
Yeah.
That's a fifth, right?
Huh?
That's a fifth.
That's a 750.
Yeah, it's a bit there.
Yeah,
First
that's
time,
the
first time
first
I cleared the
time.
whole
First
one.
We out here, baby.
Make it fucking hit some more.
Let's have it.
Oh my god, yo,
Let's
where,
have it.
where were we talking about? Shit.
No, I'm gonna go get the second one. We gotta put the second one next to it.
It don't matter.
You want me to get it now?
Whatever you ready, we still drinking.
No, we still
No.
got another one right
Oh,
here.
yeah, I got this.
I'm-
You're
I'm
right,
over
you're right,
it.
you're right.
All
I
right,
got
yeah,
this.
yeah,
All right, I got this.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
No,
break
we
this
need
open.
All right,
we
all
need
right.
to slow down. Shit.
Listen.
I got training in the morning.
I gotta go to work in the morning, bro.
This is work, nigga.
Damn.
Yo, this is the one job we get to drink at.
I gotta
I'm
work
just
here.
saying.
I gotta work when I go
This is
home.
the one job we can
That
drink
baby's
at.
gonna be up when I get home.
Yeah.
She gonna be like, you drunk, nigga? Yeah, I know.
This good shit, bro.
Yo, I really forgot what we were talking about before this, yo.
Man, I'm stuck.
We were talking about
I don't know. I got a question for you real quick.
All right, go ahead.
yeah, that's a good.
Cause he ain't get wild like this yet. So I got a question for you.
Oh, you gonna get wild? You
Yeah, I
gonna-
got. No, it's not that wild. It's not that wild. It's a question I ask kind of everybody. You got a lady?
Do I got a lady?
That's not even a question.
You gotta
With
first
a
of all.
camera where I can lock in. Like,
I had to ask you that question before I ask
Little
the real
dazzle in
question.
the eye, sparkle on the smile.
I'ma just leave you with this. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man, still looking for her olive oil. Feel me? I'ma leave you like that. Feel me?
So, with that being said, the skyrocket.
Where the groupies at?
Yeah,
Them bitches don't
did
pussy
the
and
rate
shit?
go up?
100%. Okay, now, let me tell you something. The shorties have definitely hit my DM on a whole nother level.
It's different. It's different.
Now,
Okay.
although I say I'm still looking for my olive oil, I'm still faithful to my shorty that has been holding it down
The good pum pum from back in the day.
previous to all the success I've been getting.
Okay.
So
The pum pum
No,
you can fuck without no
I
condom.
mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not entirely there where I found the one, but
I'm working on it.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Hey, yo,
I get you.
Hey,
We
yo,
here,
I'm
bro.
a good dude.
We
yo.
here.
I'm
We
a
here.
good dude.
I'm a little
trying-
bad sometimes, but that's what makes me fun, you know?
Yo, facts. Right? Nah, don't get me wrong. Like, yo, I got a shorty that really hold me down, feel me? But at the same time, it's like, yo, I'm still living the life where I'm on my rock star shit. Where
Facts.
it's like,
Nigga,
yo,
you the champ.
Yo, I'm the champ.
You
man.
the
Like,
champ.
yo, I got a lot
How
of
could I
good
not
things
be
coming
the
my way.
champ?
Feel me? So I don't know where I'm at entirely in that area, but I would leave it at that. Where I say I'm Popeye looking for my olive oil. Man.
All right.
So all you bitches who's able to say I fuck the champ, you the champ. If you're really thinking about it. Like, damn, yo, I fucked this nigga before he was big. A lot of bitches is proud of that right now, yo.
Or they mad.
That's true.
Or they mad.
Or they mad that they didn't keep fucking you.
Yeah, 100%.
Because they feel like that was a bag that they missed out on.
Let me tell you something.
Isn't it good hearing single men talk about this shit, bro?
Let's keep
Isn't it good hearing single men talk about this
You want to
shit?
keep it aside? Say less than. So
it's fun hearing single men talk about this shit.
So what you getting that bag?
Let's keep it a stack.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
He married.
That's what I'm talking to you.
He married.
I get you.
The room is half single, half married. Half single, half married.
It's great hearing him talk about it, but
you live vicariously through him.
I don't.
Well, you're older, yo.
Yeah, you're older, dude. Yeah,
I don't.
It's different for you. Yeah, you're right.
But I'm a little different in terms of the team, right? Shout out to El Gallo Promotions. Shout out to Oscar. Shout out to Magic Moran. That's our
Penthouse.
team. Shout out to Penthouse.
Right.
Shout out to Penthouse. That's our team. So I'm more on, as you can see, I'm more on the business side. I'm more on the protection side. I'm more on the I'm the guy behind the scenes that's
to make sure everything goes good.
That's not.
Listen, I've been saving our questions for you.
Not just make sure everything go good. Cause if it don't go good, then it's gonna be bodies in trunks type of shit.
Okay.
Because
Let's get it straight, nigga.
Let's get it straight. Because that's my little brother, and we love him.
Facts.
Like we love him.
Facts.
Like not.
I get where you come from.
Not just I just love you because of what you can do for me,
bro.
That's my family,
bro. We had an interview in Philly with somebody who I understand the Philly mentality when it comes to a lot of this shit.
For sure,
Philly niggas are different.
We different.
I get it.
For sure.
You ain't gotta explain. I get it.
We different. So yes, all that's all fine and good, but I'm like, okay, champ, you the champ now. And so because you the champ now, things are gonna be different. Parties are gonna be different.
No more community.
Chicks gonna be the same.
Facts.
But how we deal with them,
it's gonna be different.
It's gonna be different.
Facts.
Everything's gonna be different.
Bitches still gonna throw pussy regardless of how big you get.
They gonna be the same
bitches everywhere. You go to Saudi Arabia, you go to fucking
whether you go
anywhere.
to Atlanta, whether you go to Miami,
bitch is gonna be a bitch.
Whether you go to Vegas,
everywhere.
No matter where you go.
If you go to fucking Singapore,
I don't know if
you can
the
go to
Saudi Arabia is the same.
You can.
No, they came from Saudi Arabia, so they're literally speaking from experience.
Right, but they're gonna be different.
So
hold on. It's about perspective.
Hoes is everywhere, bro. Hoes is everywhere.
So they are going to be the same, but how we deal with them is going to be different.
Facts.
Because I'm the champ now.
I got more to lose now.
I got so much more
to lose.
And
plus, my penis has more value to it now.
For sure.
You can literally say, I fucked the champ, and you can probably make yourself somebody after that.
I'm gonna tell you,
I appreciate I can do that for somebody.
But I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example right now. Deshaun Watson.
Oh, yeah.
The quarterback for the Cleveland Browns.
You're right.
Right? Got massages, got some rubbing tugs.
I just learned about this.
Whatever he got. But not one of them, he didn't rape them.
Facts.
He didn't rip their clothes
off.
They was getting themselves
right.
Exactly.
And them bitches wanted to give the pum up.
Right.
100%.
And what happened to him? He lost a whole year last year and couldn't play.
He about to be suspended for 6 games now?
And he's suspended for 11 games.
They suspended for 11 games
11 games. But here's the great part about it. And I don't want to because, again, I'm all for, when I say no, I mean no.
Fact.
If I don't want to give it to you, don't take it to me. I'm hashtag Me Too movement. I'm all for that. But if there was some criminality behind whatever it was he did, and some injustice, he'd be in jail right now with R. Kelly.
Facts. Y'all be fucking crucifying this man right now.
They are crucifying him still.
They would be cellmates right now.
Facts.
Right? And so what happened was he settled out of court with all of them. And it was about
money.
Right.
But it's all about the money.
And what he did was, in spite of all that, He signed a $200 and something million guaranteed contract.
Even if you don't play a game a day in his life.
And he's not going to play for the first 11 games. But he still signed a $200+ million contract.
So that means obviously they know something.
So what I'm saying to all that is they all going to be the same. They all going to approach you the same. But it's about us and the team to determine how we handle it and we approach it.
It's like the Kobe situation.
And do something different. Mm-hmm. And that's our job to protect the champ.
So the champ just got to be the champ.
The
Y'all
champ,
niggas just have to make sure the champ don't get in no fuck-ups.
we are, and not just get into the fuck-ups, but yeah, exactly.
I'm doing good. I got my own.
Nah,
is great.
you got set. You got.
And
Listen, like
he's
what they would
great
say
on
to
his
you,
own.
you got a good head on your shoulders.
Not just get into the fuck-ups, but make sure that we're doing everything systematically, methodically to make sure that the champ
Is the champ
is the champ.
at all times.
He's
in
walking
every
like
aspect,
the champ.
in any
He's being
degree.
treated like the champ. He's getting what champs deserve.
Facts.
He's getting champ salaries. That's the champ. And that's our job to make sure that he gets that. Shout out to El Gallo Promotion.
Yeah,
Can we
straight
come to
up.
your next
Sure.
fight? Can we come to your next fight? Sure. I want to come to your next fight.
100%. Yeah.
I want to be there.
Straight up.
wanna
I
see
love
you
to have
market.
y'all ringside.
So just
Not only-
just
I
to put
wasn't
it-
gonna ask, but
Nah.
since he did,
not only ringside, but I would not only love to have y'all there, but to have an immediate podcast interview.
I'll do it right after.
the fight.
Absolutely.
right after. You know I'm about to be lit.
Feel me?
Hey!
Off the
Straight up.
Panelopie
Hey.
Bourbon. So
Hopefully, I'm not saying that it's set in stone.
but
But
big things are
hopefully-
going on.
Our next fight will be in Foxwoods
Foxwoods.
Casino,
That's right.
so that when it's all said and done, y'all could be there,
That's right.
Nigga, that shit could be in Philly.
interviewing,
I'll be there.
No,
taking
no.
interviews.
It's Foxwoods.
That's
Showing
all
love.
better.
let him explain.
Let him
that.
go. Yeah, let him
I'm
go.
sorry.
Hey.
Because you just did
Hey,
a great
nah.
thing right now.
At the end of the day, we want
Me
weed
there.
and whiskey there.
I'm
That's right.
there. And you know,
We are 100% there.
bro, you know I'm about to come with the energy that you need, my nigga.
Shout out. Yeah.
I will be there screaming, knock that motherfucker out, my nigga.
Word.
Stop grappling that nigga. Swing at that nigga, dog. Let that left hand find that nigga and let the right hand connect after, dog. I'll be loud as shit for you, bro.
Absolutely.
I'm letting you know, I'm that friend. I'll be loud for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be louder than you. I be realizing how loud you are and be like, nah, I gotta be louder. That'd be me,
If
nigga.
you that loud at the Foxwoods, we gonna put you on the casino floor.
Yo, I'm serious. I'm dead serious, my nigga. I'm coming with the shits, my
We
nigga. I'm
want-
letting
yo,
you know.
We want all the
Popeye
live. We
It's
want,
gonna let
we
a
wanna-
nigga
shit,
fucking
we want
lay
all
the
the
fuck
crowd
out.
we get. We want all the people
Everybody
that's gonna
screaming.
scream their lungs
Bro,
out,
that's
man. We
right.
want everybody that's
You'll be
there.
there.
I'm there.
That's gonna
right.
show out, making sure that Popeye the Southern Man comes home with that
Absolutely.
victory.
And he gotta give me a whiskey so I can be lit off it.
Oh, we
100%. You don't
want-
gotta worry about that. You don't gotta worry about that.
That's right.
They said, why
shout
would you
out-
ask us that?
I'm just
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
sure. So, yo, bro.
Shout
next
out
fight,
to Elder John at Foxwoods. Shout out to Elder Kenny at Foxwoods. Joe Williams down in Penthouse. Shout out to all the Penthouse crew. Yeah, shout them all out.
Shout out to
bro.
everybody
Shout
at,
out to everybody.
at Foxwoods, man. Straight
Facts.
up.
Shout out to CT.
And Penelope getting goofy with
goofy,
Penelope.
Facts.
Man, y'all already
Shout
know
out.
the deal, man.
And we gonna tap into
When
what
we
the
get
fuck
sauce-
Get Goofy stand
Yeah.
for when it's your episode.
Oh,
Because
why don't
it's a
you
long
let
ass
them know right now
acronym.
what Get Goofy
That's
stands
a long ass
for?
acronym, nigga. When I first
It
heard
is,
you say that
it
shit,
is,
I was like,
it
hey,
is,
that's a
but it-
mouthful.
It is, but it makes
I
perfect
think I
sense.
heard you saying it, and I was like, oh, all right.
Yo,
I didn't catch the first part of
not
that.
only does it make sense, but it creates inspiration because it is for people that really want to get to that next level. Tell them what you
Fact.
do.
Get Goofy stands for Genius Through Education Transformation. Generate occupational opportunities for yourself. So we are an entrepreneur brand. We're focusing on the kids. We want to go into the
So-
schools and we want to teach the kids how to start their own business.
So Get Goofy ain't for no goofy dudes, man. Like, yo,
It ain't for the goofy.
Good, it ain't for the goofy,
it's
man.
not no
Goofy
goofy
is
shit.
for people
The
that
irony.
actually want to, like,
Get
Do
not
something.
be goofy.
You gotta do something.
yo,
So the cool part about it is we want to reach out to the kids, especially, man, and we want to be able to change their mindset early on. It's systematically put into us. Go to high school, go to college,
Facts. Get a good job.
get your degrees, get a great job, and work for somebody else.
I don't even call it a great job.
Pop that shit.
A job, exactly. Work for somebody else. Pour your time, your energy, your heart, your soul, your effort into the success of somebody else. And so we want to, especially from this perspective, right? From a minority perspective, from the black perspective, from the Hispanic perspective, whatever that is, we want to change the mindset and say, man, if I'm going to put this work in, who best to invest in but myself?
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
And it changes man. So many of our kids today have low self-esteem.
Facts.
They don't know where they come from. They don't know who to gravitate to. They're looking for idols and all this other kind of stuff and role models in the wrong directions. So our job right now is to give them the foundation to be able to focus on themselves and build up your own image and your own self-esteem and be great for yourself.
And be a champion
a champion in my own right. And one of my mottos for Get Goofy is, I am the author of my own destiny.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm actually an author.
I'm the author of my own destiny.
I'm
not relying or looking for somebody else to shape and form my destiny.
I'm already doing it.
I'm the author of my own. So all of my decisions, all of the things that I do, all of the information I get formulates my own destiny.
But that's why I listen to that's why I love when people ask me my favorite rapper, I tell them all the time Nipsey. I tell them
Nipsey your favorite rapper?
All time.
All time?
All time. I don't give a fuck about bars. That's none of that. I watched this man go from telling people, yo, I'm gonna build a multi-million-dollar empire.
Yep.
Straight from Bullets ain't got no name. When he did Hustle in the House, when he did all the mixtapes and he was building a catalog, this man came out and said, yo, I'm gonna sell mixtapes for $100. And people bought them shits.
Shout out to Rozzy.
He built the whole empire. And I remember watching that shit. And I'm like, I love West Coast music regardless, because I just love that vibe. But
that's huge. I mean, just honestly, to see honestly, I respect Nipsey.
Mm-hmm.
But
no, guess what you gotta say.
Hey, yo, I'm telling you, I have this debate all the time. Uh-huh. You think that's the GOAT? Or you just you really respect that?
I respect. He's not the GOAT.
Like I said, I don't care about bars.
Okay.
That's not my judgment on my favorite rapper of all time.
Yeah, okay.
My favorite rapper of all time is the man that told his story and lived the story and did what he said he was gonna do.
And who's that?
Because when you talk about music, that's a whole nother debate right there. Feel me?
Who's the guy? Nip.
Okay.
Nipsey Hussle.
He died. No, if he would have lived longer,
sure, he would have got to higher levels.
The moment status would have been a different conversation.
100%. Yeah, and I could agree with that.
But when you talking bars, all right, it's different.
But if you talk about the GOAT, and although people,
who's your GOAT?
The people might disagree with this, but I don't think nobody touched GOAT life like Drake. Feel me? Drake is
the light skin in you.
Yeah,
that's just the light skin in you. Don't do me like that. I swear. Alright, so let me go to my number 2 because they already trying to play the talk about that's the light skin in you. Yeah, let me tell you this right now. Drake different. Feel me? We know that.
Yeah,
we know that. A lot of people argue with you for different reasons.
And I can easily be like, oh no, Meek is up there. Oh no. I
wouldn't even say that.
I could throw Lil Baby up there.
I still wouldn't even say that.
Because Meek up there and Lil Baby, one of my favorite rappers. But can I say the GOAT? We talking about the GOAT. I'm talking about Drake, man. But let me tell you something. Yeah, if we gonna talk under Drake, who is the GOAT? I gotta give it to Jay-Z, man. Jay-Z serious.
I ain't gonna lie. I've become a different fan of Jay-Z recently.
You get older.
Jay-Z different, I realized he's one of the few artists that actually grow with his music.
The only one that I can say that too. Jay-Z is really the GOAT on account of his longevity, his bars, his shorty, the way he carries his business.
I'm one of those people who don't think Beyonce is that cute.
Yo,
So,
Bruh,
I don't think Beyonce's that cute.
right, but it wouldn't be
You different. Then you don't think Beyonce that
Beyonce
cute?
can sing that well.
Then you ain't see her. You ain't see her in
No, I
person.
get that, but I don't think she can sing that well
Hey,
either.
but
I think Shakira. I think a lot of people can sing better than her.
No,
I'm dead serious.
No.
Yo, back Snow Allegra, she can sing better than fucking
And
Bro,
that
Beyonce.
concludes our session on weed and whiskey.
I'm telling
Are you crazy?
Yo,
I'm about to really end this. Hold on.
Your light skin
Hold
is
on.
showing.
The
Your
only
light
one
skin
that's
is showing.
competing, the only one that's competing with Beyonce
Rihanna
is
is better than her right
Rihanna.
now.
That's the only one
Rihanna's far
competing.
better than
Rihanna.
her.
Okay, I'll give you that. But you said Shakira?
I
Shakira?
said singing wise.
No.
I said singing wise.
Absolutely not.
Singing wise,
No,
yes.
no.
And we were talking about the
No.
goats of rappers. How do we go to their wives?
This is
We're
weed and
talking
whiskey.
about the goats of
No, we're
rap.
talking about pretty.
All right, hold on,
We're
hold
talking
on.
about pretty
So
at
you
this point.
switched that.
Shakira.
I said singing wise.
No.
Shakira can sing a little bit better than her.
Absolutely
Hell yeah.
not. Yo.
And
Beyonce-
I
yo,
would fuck Rihanna before I fuck
Beyonce
Beyonce
is
any
the
day.
goat in her lane. You
Any
talking
day.
about sexy? I'm 100% for Rihanna.
Yeah.
How do we
Yes.
go from Drake
Rihanna, if you watching this right
to
now.
Jay-
Yo.
There would be no Drake without Jay-Z.
All right.
Let's
Facts.
let's
I know, I
let's
get
be
that.
honest.
All right, hold on.
I get that.
Let's be
I'm about
honest.
to really.
Wait. Before we go there, let me say this first. Before we talk about Walking Legends, I have to put J. Cole in there because J. Cole is my favorite
J.
artist.
Cole is 100% without a doubt
One of the
top
goats.
dog, but
One of the goats.
he
Not
still
the-
needs
he's
more
not the
longevity.
GOAT. He's not the GOAT, but he's one of the goats.
Not.
By
He's
far.
fine.
Skipping
He
that
could
essential
definitely be
person.
put up
Cool.
in that categories, but he still needs a little bit more longevity.
Yeah, skipping somebody.
Go ahead.
Yeah, skipping somebody essential.
Nah.
Kodak Black.
Next,
Black.
next,
Kodak Black.
next. Don't get me wrong.
Hey, yo.
Kodak Black is fire.
I've said
Hey,
this
he
before.
is definitely what the hood needs. The streets need Kodak.
The streets do.
The streets
Everybody-
need
streets
Kodak.
do.
You
That's
don't
a
but you
fact.
can't call him the GOAT.
Wait, hold up. Before we get too far, real
Kodak
quick.
fire. The streets need
Let me ask
Kodak.
you this.
But he ain't the GOAT.
Let me ask you this, right? While we in this conversation, while we're in this topic, let me ask you this. I gotta get this. Who from Connecticut are you listening to?
Oh, definitely Ben Zanero. Definitely, excuse me.
Take your time.
We was just talking about him earlier.
Fuego
Fuego
Base.
Base. Fuego Base is up there.
Yo, this thing is
Let me
fire,
tell you
nigga.
something. Let me tell you something. Starbucks, home is fire. Like
Yo.
yo, and I'm not necessarily talking about his bars, but his energy is undeniable.
Yo, facts.
Like yo,
He can take over
Yo,
a room without doing much, my nigga.
Yo, Don ZOP
fuck with
is
Don
really
ZOP
doing
too.
his thing.
Definitely doing
Not
his
a
shit.
guy. A lot of people sleep on this dude and don't even know about this dude. But Sosa Picasso is hard
Fact.
as fuck. If you don't know about Sosa Picasso, Google him, YouTube him, check out his shit. That boy is fire.
I'm
He
about to check
making
that
it
shit out
up.
after you
Yo,
said that,
Sosa
nigga.
Picasso is definitely
I'm checking that
somebody
shit
that
out.
has been pumping at the major artists in the industry right now. Like, I would throw out many names out there from Hartford that's making it, but right now, like I said a lot early in our podcast, is that, yo, Connecticut is cutthroat, man.
Yo,
I'm
facts.
telling you, it's hard.
If you,
So
you literally gotta be lit to be lit in Connecticut.
We got the best of the best that's not getting the recognition
that
they
they deserve.
Facts. We haven't
Shout
built our
out to
market.
my man from what is it, Animal Squad?
Yes, we met them the
Shout
other day
out-
on our
Oh,
Hype
man,
Fest.
Animal Squad, homies
Yeah,
killing it, bro.
Shout out to my man.
And not even to mention that, my boy Twin with two eyes, because he's just the guy, man. Yo, my boy Twin with two eyes. Yo, Animal Squad, no
Shout out to
cap.
Animal
Yo,
Squad,
my man
no
was
cap.
on stage
He
spitting
was
his
killing
bars,
it.
Facts.
jumped over the
Off the
stage
stage.
and over the bars that was standing there
Facts.
and kept doing his thing
kept going.
and made sure that, yo, on another level, bro. Shout out to Animal Squad.
I ain't gonna
That's
lie,
good
I feel a
shit.
little
That's
bit
good
better
shit.
knowing that you're
Yo,
playing CT
and-
artists,
and
dog. I
even
feel good knowing that.
CT artists talk about General P, man. General
Fact.
P is hard, bro. Like, yo, although he not getting the recognition he deserved, my man been putting in the time and the dedication. The boy's been going at it for years right now and has been putting out track after track. Man, I respect all them guys that's really doing it. Hungry Husky's been coming out hard, man. Them dudes is different. Yo, and now that I got the platform, Hartford Poe, Man,
Yo,
Harper
facts. Harper Poe got the fucking
Poe is
bars.
hard,
Harper
bro.
Poe is nice.
Yo,
I
and
completely agree with that.
Yo, Harper Poe isn't talking about just right now. Home been going at it years before,
He's a
and
vet.
it seemed like he's a
a
vet,
vet.
and
Facts.
he's going years beyond that. Yo, honestly, I hope that all these dudes that I'm mentioning is hearing these podcasts to let them know that
I'll clip
Popeye
it
the
for
Sailor
you.
Man is
I'll
still
clip it for
bumping
you.
all they shit, feel me? And if we going on Connecticut Heroes, bro, yo, and a lot of people might let me tell you something.
Talk that
Feel
shit.
me?
Talk that shit.
Let me tell you.
Put
Let
the
me
arm
tell
on
that
the
shit that we
desk,
talking
Popeye.
music. Feel me? A lot of people might not put him in this Connecticut category, but Max B still holding weight out here,
Facts.
man. Max
Facts.
B that shit, bro.
Facts.
Straight up, man. Cook wave, all
Straight
that
wave.
good shit. Max B really that dude, man. I'm about that life. Man, I need to blow me a dub right now, man. These my streets, these my corners, man.
That's the East Hartford in him. He's trying to
Straight
talk
up,
right
man.
there.
That's
a Hartford
Yeah.
in him.
Yo, he
Yeah.
run these streets. Run the streets.
Literally.
Like jog in the streets.
My
Word.
nigga, catch him
He
running
run
in your
these
local
streets.
neighborhood.
That's right.
Word.
Yo, we gonna drink off camera though, dog.
Get up,
We gonna
look
drink
out
off
the
camera.
window and wave at him at like 6 in the morning because he's
Facts,
running the
he
street.
did.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
Tap into Popeye. Where they can follow you real quick? Drop your
Man,
socials real quick.
straight up, they can follow me on Richard.Popeye, man. I'm out here. You already know the deal. If you wanna see me acting a fool, acting stupid, acting in my most natural element, y'all can check me on TikTok, man. At the real Popeye, where I be acting an absolute fool. But I'm here just trying to create entertainment for y'all. That's what
And
it
that
is.
you are, bro.
Uh-huh.
You are an entertaining motherfucker, dog.
This was
Yo, bro.
better than what I
I
could
love
have
you,
asked
my
for.
nigga.
Word.
You were a dope ass individual.
Appreciate you.
Like you said, this exceed my expectations of what this
Word,
could
man. I
fucking
just
be,
want
my
to show
nigga.
everybody what it is. Whether you making music, whether you boxing, whether
Just
you just a
creating.
regular Joe Smo or making content on TikTok, man. I show love, man. I fuck with you, man. Straight up, man. Do everything with a full heart, with full passion, man. You gonna get to that level, man.
Let's get it.
That's great fucking advice right there, man. You heard that from the motherfucking Chip, his motherfucking
Word.
self.
And let them know what Get Goofy stand for one more time.
In the building, get
Yo.
goofy in the building. Genius through education, transformation, generate occupational opportunities for yourself.
We're gonna have to slow that down for the slow niggas.
Let them know.
It's all right. Listen. Rewind it until you get it right.
Goofy, what it is. Let me say it again. Genius
G.
through education, transformation,
T.
generate
G.
occupational opportunities
O.
for
F.
yourself.
Y.
There you go.
Let them know the deal,
Let 'em
man.
know the deal.
Straight up,
Listen,
man.
man, we wanna go in.
We not trying to win and keep it all to ourselves. We trying to show y'all and share the way, man. This is the secret right here. We not trying to just grow and build on ourselves. We trying to help you.
That's
Feel
right.
me? Get goofy, man. We trying to help you. Come
We
on.
want to go in. We want to change the mindset,
Nah,
especially of
man.
our young people.
Yo.
We want to help you guys.
Keep,
develop
yo.
I love y'all, my nigga. I'm
Nah,
so serious. I mean that.
keep
I
it a
love
stack.
y'all.
It ain't the same when we doing it for ourselves. We trying to do it for you.
everybody,
For
yo.
everybody.
We trying to pave the way.
That's right.
We
That's
trying to
right.
make sure that you straight too.
That's right. Shout out to El Gallo Promotions.
Uh-huh.
Let's not forget about that. 'Cause that's
The
crux-
penthouse with
That's the
magic.
crux of our team. Shout out to Penthouse. Shout out to El Gallo Promotions.
That's over there on
Oscar-
Weathersfield Ave in Hartford,
in
Connecticut.
Hartford.
Hell yeah, where the
Shout out
licks
to
come out at
Magic
night.
Man, yeah, straight up. If you looking for a right boxing gym to get into, 4 Rows Boxing Gym at 394 Ledyard Street, Hartford, Connecticut. That's right off Airport Road.
Come see
So I'm
us.
trying to tell you something. We growing,
I'm
man.
honestly gonna be there soon.
Straight up.
I'm being
Hartford,
real.
Connecticut.
I want to swing
man.
at the champ.
We out there.
I know he
Yo.
ain't gonna swing back, so I want to swing at the champ.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you go in there, you throw a mill at me, I'll just be ducking and dodging. I'll make sure I get out the way, man. You gonna see another sense of my discipline if you were to hit me and I'm like, all right,
Cool.
good shit.
Say
that
less.
was nice.
I got you
Feel
from
me?
here on out.
Bet. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, we out here making big moves, man. We ain't stopping at just the ring, man. We ain't stopping in the boxing ring, man. We
Facts.
making big moves. I'm
All
telling
gas,
you.
no brakes.
Yo,
That's right.
100%. Yo, I'm
Let's
telling
go.
you, we taking over the world.
And let me throw this out there to y'all. For the licks that's out there that heard him talk a little bit earlier, So listen, y'all can come in and you can spar with the champ. You can run around, do all the kind of stuff, but we not bringing no licks in.
You're not hurting my champ.
You're not hurting my champ right now. All right, we about to become the unified cruiserweight champ of the world.
And it's definitely gonna happen.
WBO, WBC, IBF. That's our goal.
And let them know, hey yo, honestly, if we talking about the cruiserweight division, I would love to fight Kovalev.
Shout him out.
That's Sergio Kovalev. I would love to fight him in the cruiserweight division, but he is not somebody that holds a world title division. Somebody that holds a world title division is Ilunga Makabu. I would love to fight you. He holds the WBC, and I would love to fight you. I know I got the potential and the capabilities to win this fight. I hope that you would take this fight. I hope that the promoters and the managers involved can make that fight happen. If we go down,
give us a call.
If we go down
another
to
snippet,
a light heavyweight division, I would love to fight Arthur Beterbiev. He is the unified champion right now. He is holding shit down, but I do not think he can beat me. Being that styles make fights, I have the style that could beat him. A lot of people look at him as he is the boogeyman. Why? Because a lot of people that he fight is afraid of him. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not scared. There's no fear in my heart when it comes to fighting you. So when it comes to fighting you, I feel like I have the talent and potential to beat you. So, you know, that's who I have on my hit list, and I'm hoping that boxing can make that happen.
Nigga, boxing is gonna make that happen.
Well, boxing is about promoters. Boxing is about the behind the scenes.
Right.
And
it's all about what makes money.
It's all about what makes money.
It's all about what creates the buzz.
What creates the buzz. And we already have the buzz. Popeye's right now, he's global. Facts. Everybody knows who Popeye the Sailor Man Rivera is, and it's our job as a guy of promotions to make sure that we get him in front of the best fighters
and Popeye Promotions. Popeye Promotions is jumping up to a level where not only will I be able to throw fights, but I'll be able to promote other fighters to throw their fights, to basically create not only new revenue, but new talent to the sport. So I'm excited to seeing what Popeye Promotions could bring to the art of boxing.
Absolutely.
You're changing the fucking world.
Absolutely. So you got Popeye Promotions, El Gallo Promotions, and you know what's under the bottom of that?
Goofy.
No, absolutely not. What's the upper echelon of boxing.
Okay.
And that's what we are.
Right.
Okay,
the
I like
upper
that.
echelon of boxing.
And if we're going to talk about anything above what we was just talking about, listen, Hartford Boxing, which is at Four Roads Boxing Center at 394 Legend Street, holds a studio. They got a studio within their boxing gym. So when a lot of these fighters are done boxing, they walk right over to the studio and make some fire music. I'm telling you, if you are on that level of making music, I highly recommend you coming to the Hartford, the Four Roads Boxing Center on 394 Legend Street and making some music. I'm telling you, we got that heat, man. We got what it is that's gonna make you great.
Fact. Yeah,
championship status.
We got a lot of snippet for this shit, nigga. Don't be surprised if you get a lot of fucking tags from Instagram from me, nigga. I'm gonna be posting a lot of shit.
Exactly.
Man, I hope so, man. That's the goal.
I told you, my nigga, as a person, I love you. As a person, my nigga, I'm being real, my nigga. I love the person you are, my nigga. Like, I said, like, you already do the talking for yourself when you're in the ring. Mm-hmm. You already do. But the fact that you came on here, you gave us an insight of who you are, an insight in your life.
They say real recognize real.
Exactly.
Feel me? They say the greatness is going to rub elbows with the greatness. Feel me?
Facts.
So what you doing is on point, man. I appreciate everything you're doing. I appreciate you having us here.
Absolutely. I appreciate you making the time for us.
Absolutely.
Like, nigga, we appreciate you more than you could think.
We was on a time clock because we just came from a photo shoot.
Oh, word?
So we did a photo shoot.
100%.
And we was like, oh,
I was like,
man,
we gotta wrap shit up.
Right.
We gotta
go.
Feel me?
That's That's
we gotta
love.
go holler at the boys over at
That's
the
love.
motherfucking spot. So,
Word.
That's love. I don't want to keep people going, man.
and
we
and
good
that ain't-
now. We ain't got no
that ain't-
photo
yeah.
shoot at 12
We
o'clock.
3 hours in.
Yeah, word. And yeah, straight up, when you cut and screw everything up and you
I ain't
really
cutting most
put
of
it
the
all
shit.
together, you gonna see that like this shit is natural. This is real.
Exactly. That's why I ain't
this
cutting.
is real.
That's why-
That's
why we don't cut most
we
of
never
this shit.
finished the bottle.
Word.
We never did 3 hours.
It's real,
Exactly.
real.
Shout out to
This
Finish
real,
This is
real.
a historical
Penelope.
episode.
Word.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Panelopie Bourbon,
Penelope.
yo.
That's right,
Fact.
baby.
Shout out to the champ. Shout out to Get Goofy You on production.
Shout out.
Shout out to Weed and Whiskey Podcast. We just had the fucking champ in here.
Shout out
yo.
to El Gallo Promotions. Gotta shout him out.
Always.
Shout out to Popeye Promotions.
Shout out to Magic in the penthouse
That's
on
right.
Weathersfield
There
Ave.
you go, baby. Shout him out, baby.
There we go, man. Now we gonna drink off camera. You already had the good of our personality, so be great. And remember what I always say: please grab her by the pussy with consent. Thank you guys.
We love
and have
you.
a great one.
Choo choo.